You'll get an event.
Fuck. Hello. Well, this has all been ruined. It's all spoiled rotten. How long was I streaming before the mic? Before I solved the mic there? Gosh darn. Oh no. Um, well, I guess that means that in the future a lot of people are going to click on the VOD of this and then click off right away, but in any case, thank you for warning me about that, Mr. First Commenter. Alright, restarting my reading, very dramatic reading. It will never be as good as the first one that only Vector heard, unfortunately. Sorry to say. Lord of the Adorn. As I gaze out across my lands, I see the river Adorn, winding its way through the fertile vale that shares its name, its waters feeding the fields and pastures that sustain my people. Its currents carry more than life. A modest flow of trade passes down the river to the Eisen, bridging the needs of both Dunlendings and Rohirrim alike. Though it wasn't always the case. Wealth grows here, slowly but surely, as steady as the river's course. My hall stands strong, and my men grow loyal. Few among them would dare call me a vassal, though Helm yet names me so. I see no master here, only a man whose grip on the Rittermark is firm, but not unshakable. My son Wulf walks tall at 24 years of age, with fire in his heart, and the will to claim what is ours by right. The blood of kings flows in our veins, though some would call it thin. But how long will the golden hall of Edoras let us stand, unchallenged? The time is near, I feel it. The time will come to test my mettle. And it will. We will get summoned by the king. Because Freka gets summoned by the king to pay homage all the time, and he never does. So maybe this time we shall
He
go.
might have gone once or twice in the past, but basically the thing is, Freka comes or goes as he pleases, and basically doesn't act like a very good vassal to Helm here.
So he'll sometimes even show up and just he'll show up when not asked to, and then not show up when he is asked. Just
Yeah.
massive pain.
Sometimes he turns up, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes it's when he's asked, sometimes when it wasn't. And even if he does show up when he's asked, he doesn't really behave himself super well, and yeah.
He just needs to prove that he is his own man. Get that, you know? I really feel Freka. I think he deserves what is rightfully his, which is, of course, everything. So, summoned by the king. Not for the first time, a messenger from Edoras stands before me, bearing news once more of the king's council. A chance for King Helm of the Rittermark to gather his lords, and to play at being the mighty master he deems himself. Yet I am no mere vassal to be summoned like a hound. He may not choose to believe it, but in my blood flows the blood of King Freawine, and my hold in the lands of the Adorn grows ever stronger. But long has Helm stewed over my past refusals, and his wrath is no small thing, even for one such as I. Another refusal may push him to act. If I am to go, I need not go humbly. Perhaps the time has come to show my strength, the strength of my position, and secure the succession of Wulf, my one and only son. Hello, aim. Yes, bulldozer. Hello, hello. So, and he's got, yeah, he has a daughter. We must marry Hera to Wulf. Please marry him. Travel with a host to show strength. You, Wulf, and Targ, Marshal, yeah, will travel to Edoras and gain prestige. You lose stress because of arrogance and ambition. Helm will likely look less favorably upon you. Go humbly and refuse the summons, as I have done before. So you just continue refusing the summons, and that's how you just keep playing the game normally. With no extra content. You just keep ignoring him, and nothing happens in particular. Oh no, I went with the cringe name. But his name is Wulf. I don't understand. I don't understand. Wait, what? The cringe name? What do you mean? Helm is cringe, or what's the cringe name? I don't know. Hello, Armas. Hera is cringe. Oh, is it? Oh, there's different names for her. I see. Well, I don't know why it's cringe. I'm sorry. You will get nowhere telling me that it is cringe. The Vector's here. He might be hurt and saddened that you think so.
No, I've heard enough people before and after the film came out complaining about it, so.
Ah.
Although I will chime in, since I saw a great name for an Anglo-Saxon woman. There is actually an Anglo-Saxon root here. It's pronounced more like Hyra, and it essentially means one who serves. So there is an Anglo-Saxon angle here, but yes,
I see.
perhaps not the greatest choice, but it is what it is.
So, presumably, what if I go humbly? Is he not gonna kill me? And I need him to kill me, right? Huh. There's no but if I go, interesting that Targ will go. Is there a reason I don't want him going? He is my marshal, and he has a son, but he is not as good. I think Targ being alive is probably a good thing. If he goes, there's a chance he might get killed. I don't know. All Rohirrim are cringe. This is true, but Vector's trying to convince me to do this and stay as Rohirric as possible, which is, oh boy.
Prove yourself the true descendant of great King Freya.
But that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that's also the point. I also want to see you suffer a bit here. That's half the entertainment value.
Go crab, Faith. Oh. The birds. Crab is near.
The bird!
Yes. Well, I gotta go.
So going with a host to show strength is essentially the canon air quote option here.
Well, then I shall do so. Enter the Regency. But my son is coming with... My son's my regent, but he's also coming with me. How does that work? Come with me, Wulf Freckling. Oh, he is a hunter, and that is virtuous. See, he's a good Rohirric man. It's not pious. The proposal. The climb to Meduseld is steep, but my men and I ascend with purpose as we step into the golden hall. Light from the torches dances upon the tapestries of kings long past, and I fix my eyes only on Helm. Seated high and grim, his council falls silent at our intrusion. King Helm, I call, my voice ringing out. I see you hold your councils without me. Strange for a lord of my standing to be excluded when you went to such lengths to call me here. I smirk, letting the insult linger before continuing. But perhaps this is not the only poor judgment you have shown of late. Holy shit, he's so rude! I step forward, my son Wulf standing at my side. They say you would sell your daughter Hera to a Hyra to a Gondorian noble, and against her wishes no less. Is this how you protect your own, by making us vassals to Gondor's whims? I gesture grandly. Spreading my arms, I offer you a better path. Let her marry my son, Wulf. Let us heal the divisions in our land and forge a bond of strength. Are you too proud to see sense? Well, what say you? Rohirric women crave Gondorian men. I don't know, man. I mean, like, it's hard to dispute that. I mean, I've seen a film, and there is a Rohirric woman, and she goes to simp for a Northern Dunedain man, and then a Gondorian man. So I don't know. It happens once in that movie, so it's got to be true. Oh my goodness. I didn't even read the comment right above the cringe name one. There was someone praising me as the man, the myth, and the legend, and I missed it. No! Thank you. Rohirrim are in fact cringe. Yes, same. Helm... Helm is being an idiot. Yeah, I need to humiliate this idiot Helm. Stupid man. Once you await the king's reply, I am sure that he will respond very well to this. Breaking point. Helm eyes plays with fury, but he masters himself after his nephew. Frea lays a calming hand on his arm. The marriage of your son is a trifle. You and I shall discuss it later. For now, this council has matters on the moment to discuss. When the council at last ends, Helm rises and places his hand upon my shoulder. The king does not permit brawls in his house, but men are freer outside. Come. The cold evening air bites at my skin as we walk away from Meduseld. At last, as we stand in a dimly lit clearing, far from all the others, Helm's voice cuts through the cold. You do not seek an alliance, Freka. You seek a throne. My blood boils with rage. How dare he, after all my work, all my strength, to stand here, accused like a common thief? Yes, Helm is so arrogant to assume I would want his throne. What is this ridiculousness? Old kings that refuse a proffered staff may fall on their knees, I snarl, stepping closer, my voice trembling with fury. The heat of his gaze meets mine, and I know he will never respect me, never see me as an equal. I may have made a mistake. You
Scroll bar,
only...
there's more. Scroll bar, there's more.
Oh! The tension snaps. My fist finds his face. Then his gut, but Helm does not flinch. He stands like a mountain, unmoved by my rage, and I suddenly feel smaller beneath his unyielding stare. He does in fact have strong and Herculean 36 prowess. I am not quite so strong. I may have made a mistake. The fall of Frea. The world spins. I feel the cold bite of the ground as my head strikes something hard. A rock, sharp and unyielding. My vision blurs, smearing torchlight. Oh, it does actually give you brutally mauled before the end of the event. Torchlight and shadows into a single dizzying haze. The roar of voices around me becomes a distant, muffled clamor, drowned beneath the ringing in my ears. Warmth spreads across my face, and I know it for what it is. Blood. My blood. Suddenly, strong hands lift me, cradling me close. I hear my name, desperate and broken. Father! Wulf's voice carries above the noise, a cry torn from his very soul. My son's arms hold me tight, his chest heaving with grief. I struggle to open my eyes to see him. There he is, Wulf, my only son. The fire in his eyes burns brighter than ever, and I feel pride even now. My lips move as I use the last of my energy to speak to him. The words faint before all falls into darkest night. Leave, Wulf. Go, be safe. And you are killed by King Helm. This man is horrible. We shall have revenge. Frea the weak, the fool, the stinky. You're wrong. How the heck do I say your name, though? Gifalg. Gifalg. That's what you are now. You're Ennis Gifalg. Yes. Leave, Wulf. Oh my goodness. He was killed with a single punch. He was killed with a single punch by King Helm of the Rittermark. Wulf ascends being an ambitious man. Yes. Well, I love the death reason, killed with a single punch. Well, Helm the cruel, Helm the tyrant, Helm the murderer, yes. As the life fades from my father's eyes, his frame grows heavy in my arms. The spirit that made him strong slipping away, leaving only a broken shell. Yes, that's right. Frea was strong and brave. A howl rises in my chest, raw and unbidden. You will pay for this, Helm. I swear it. I will kill you for what you've done. My voice shakes with fury, grief ripping through me like a blade. Helm stands above me, a mountain of stone, his face cold and unyielding. You speak treason, Wulf. For this I banish you. Leave Rohan at once and never return. Wait, what? He speaks treason. Oh, he did say you will pay for this. Yeah, that he'll kill you. I mean,
To kill the king to his face. That's treason by basically any standard.
that's fair. He did say I'm gonna kill you for this, so it's fair. But respect. Respect to Helm for not like instantly killing Wulf as well as a result of this, and saying, you know what, you've made an oopsie saying that. But...
It would be really interesting for you to take a save after this, and then go look at the events from Helm's point of view, because it's actually really interesting how they both show the same events from from different viewpoints, you get different insights.
He might. I wonder if me tabbing over him. Oh god, I clicked save. No, that's right. If I click save game like this, there's a chance it just takes forever. No, I hate CK3. Oh, thank goodness. I don't hate CK3. CK3 is incredible. Not treason, it's basic justice. You're right. You're right. Zeltron is correct. I stare up at him, hatred burning in my heart as tears and blood streak my face. He turns without another word, his men following like shadows, disappearing into the Golden Hall. The doors close and I am left alone with my father and his men in the rain. I rise slowly, my voice hoarse but steady. Those who remain loyal to my father, gather what you can. We make for Dunland to seek refuge with my uncle, Kerith. This will not be the last time we set foot in Edoras. I swear, Helm, one day you will fall, and I will see it done. It's usually because your save folder is massive. I don't remember asking for your opinion. Excuse me while I go and check my save folder. But I don't. That's a ridiculous assertion. I didn't ask for any such. Okay, it might. Well, there's less than 600 items in my save game folder. So that's good. Death to the Foregoyle. Well, do we then restart? Like, are you saying, Vector, restart the game? Like, I've saved it now. Do I restart as Helm and look at those events?
Yeah, that would be my suggestion, because, as I mentioned, you see the same events from two perspectives. So, it's kind of interesting. And it shouldn't take too long. So.
Shouldn't. But I do have 540 items in my save file location, so. King Helm Hammerhand. Why is he advanced? What's complicated about this dude?
I don't know. Maybe the playtesters thought he was solid against Wulf? I don't know.
I doubt it. They're just bad. Rohan slaps. I would potentially even say that Rohan's units match up to Gondor's with how good they're, how many horses they've got and how good that is. I wonder how they have normal horse archers, though. We might need to look at that. So that they
Helm should be same business, events fire automatically.
Helm has been advanced since the bookmark was made. Well, maybe. It should be changed. Maybe. I don't know. Sitting on my throne, I consider the state of my realm. I am the 9th king of the line of Eorl, and my line is secured by my sons, Haleth and Hammer, supported by the strong will of my daughter Hera. The Riddermark is strong, yet threats abound from without and even within. North of the fords of the Isen lies Isengard, a fortress seized by the Dunlandings during the days of my grandfather. Still, there remain a threat behind those ancient walls, a thorn in the side of the Rohirrim. Then there's Freka, a nominal vassal of Rohan, who makes his home in the fruitful vales of the river Adorn, a man of vast girth and greater ambition, who grows fat not only in body but in power. Long has he ignored my summons to council and flaunted my authority, ruling as a master unto himself. With another council soon upon us, I must keep his growing bravado in mind. In the end, he will kneel, or he shall fall. The line of Eorl is strong, and will endure any winter. Summons will be sent to the lords of Rohan. Only time will tell if Freka will heed them. I wonder if he's gonna show up. Yeah. Isengard. Everyone loves Isengard, which is a locked tower at the moment. No one has the key. Freka's play. Look at this guy. He's shown up. The council is gathered, my children and nephews seated at my side. We discuss the state of the Riddermark, but my thoughts simmer with anger as I look down at Freka's empty seat. The doors of Meduseld burst open, and Freka strides in, flanked by his son Wulf and a contingent of his men, hushing the room. "To think you would start without me," he says with a smirk. "They say you would sell your daughter, Hyra, to a Gondorian noble. Is this how you protect your own?" Yes. And yes, rage surges within me. But Frealoth lays a hand on my arm. "Uncle," he says softly, "this is a council, not a battlefield. Don't let anger cloud your judgment." I glare at Freka, fury boiling as I weigh my next move. I love that there's reluctantly agree. Reluctantly agree to the proposal. This option will opt you out of future narrative events.
Yeah, so essentially both Wulf and Helm get off-ramps to the narrative path here. So Freka's is by not attending, Helm's is by agreeing to the marriage. So
The fact, I do love though that if you do go through with the marriage, it also gives Wulf a pressed claim on the Riddermark. The plan does work.
Obvious play is here, Freka is wanting to angle for his descendants to claim the throne. So
Helm is being a brute. How ridiculous. The plan should work. "We'll discuss it later, Freka." When the council at last ends, I rise to my full height and place my hand on Freka's shoulder. The king does not permit brawls in his house, but men are freer outside. Come. The cold night air does little to cool my smoldering anger as we walk away from Meduseld. Braziers sputter, casting lonely shadows on the ground. For now we stand alone, barely within the worried gaze of my kin and his. Freka stands before me, his bulk casting round shapes on the ground. Fuck! From Helm's POV, he constantly thinks about how bad Freka is. This is great.
Helm is apparently just this utterly ripped, super strong figure. I guess I can see why he might look down on Helm's more rotund figure.
Yeah, because he is
obviously never skips weightlifting.
Helm is both. He's getting up there in years, but he is both incredibly naturally strong as well as he has the strong trait. So he works out as well a lot. He is always training. All right. You do not seek an alliance, Freka. My voice like ice. You seek a throne. Freka's face twists, his fists trembling at his sides. "No kings that refuse a proffered staff may fall on their knees," he snarls, stepping closer, his voice shaking with fury. Then he snaps, his punch lands squarely on my jaw, then another to my gut. The sound of his strikes carries in the silence, but I barely feel them. The man may have mass, but not enough to move me. I stare him down, unflinching. The fire in his eyes falters as he realizes his blows have done nothing. You talk of a staff. If Helm dislikes a crooked staff that is thrust on him, he breaks it so. I take a single step forward and deliver one clean, solid uppercut to his jaw. Let this be a final warning, Frea. And then it just kills him. I love that line. You talk of a staff. If Helm dislikes a crooked staff that is thrust on him, he breaks it so. I love that. You fucking break
I had to rewrite the event a few times and also accept the scroll bar because there was no way I wasn't including that line from the appendices. It's too good.
I'm glad you told me to scroll because I'm so used to the team's normal just no scroll bar rulings that I didn't even consider it. I didn't there would be one, even though it was right there. Yeah, no shit, final warning. It was a little more final than he anticipated. Frea is clearly the better leader, as can be seen by his wealth. Frea should have just jumped on Helm and lied down on top of him, easily suffocated under his girth. I'm not convinced that Helm couldn't just push him off. With just his dominant hand, I would believe. Son's vow. Frea lies upon the cold earth, blood pooling where his head struck a large stone. His son Wulf is already at his side, desperately cradling the lifeless body of his father, as if he might bring him back through sheer force of will. Wulf's cries tear through the night, raw with grief and fury. You will pay for this, Helm. I swear it. I will kill you for what you've done. His voice cracks with the weight of his rage. A shadow envelops my heart. This was never my intent. I struck him to humble him, not to end him. Yet I know I cannot show doubt. The eyes of my men, my kin, and Freca's followers are upon me. To waver would be to show weakness. I step forward, my voice cold as the wind. You speak treason, Wulf. For this I banish you. Leave Rohan at once and never return. Wulf looks upon me, his face streaked with tears and blood, as raw hatred burns hot in his eyes. Go now, Wulf, and do not set foot in Rohan again. I suppose it is kind of interesting to wonder if Helm had been more lenient and not banished Wulf for his statement of I'm gonna kill you for this. I wonder if Wulf would have eventually just calmed down. He is stubborn and ambitious and vengeful. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm pretty doubtful he would have. I think he would have always been plotting something.
In the end, he is his father's son. He did love his father, though, which makes this very sad. But still.
Yeah, I think there might be one more event for Helm here. I can't remember.
Comes Nemesis. He gets a claim on Rittermark. Becomes Kareth's vassal. And then I get all that land, yeah. Hammerhand. He gets the nickname now. A week has passed since the hall fell silent and Freca's life slipped away into the cold earth. My council has returned to their holds, and the realm remains as steady as the stones of Meduseld. Frea was never beloved among his peers. His ambitions were plain, his pride his downfall. If anything, whispers have only grown of my strength, and my men now speak of me by a new name, Hammerhand. They speak it with awe, as though my fists alone could shatter mountains. I do not bask in their praise. Strength is a tool, not a triumph. But even in the quiet of the Golden Hall, my mind turns to the west. Wulf, the cub of his father's fire, fled to Dunland before whispers turned to blades in the dark. Where whispers turned to blades in the dark. The hillmen have long envied our plains, and now they shelter the boy who swore vengeance. Ruling Rohan is my duty, but vigilance is now my watch. Let them come if they dare. I will meet them with my fists. Known as Helm Orphan Maker. Yeah, that should be his real name. I mean, the dude's 25 now. He's fine. I think he's fine. He won't return to Rohan. He'll return to Fort Goyletir. Oh god.
The game also has unique localization, although you can see that in the Wulf game too. So.
I'm gonna close the stream's view of my screen just in case while loading saves. Other than this quest line, is there any other new content? Yes! It's not one of our planned major start dates. However, there are several characters with content. All the characters on the bookmark, in fact, have quest lines associated with them. Although Helm's is rather reactive and short. But yeah, you have Freka, so Wulf. I believe Gondor has some as well, but not much. Harwan is one of the big ones. Umbar's on the bookmark, but do they really have content?
They've got a little, not a lot. They've got a little, though.
Okay. Supposedly Azog has some, though I haven't seen it for myself yet. And there is a character that is one of the most intriguing things. There is the fellow who makes the Golden Realm in Medlo Chicane. He's around somewhere, though I don't actually know where he is right now.
He starts landless, so you have to look for him.
There's Boontig. Boontig Meglokan. This here is a man who makes Medlo Chicane. Named after himself, his own family. So this man has a quest chain based around himself actually forming the Golden Realm itself. I have not seen it myself, so in time I shall be showcasing that one as well. Probably failing. Because I've heard that it's quite tricky, and there's some kinks being worked out with it in regards to certain things requiring certain characters to really just not die when they keep dying. Things of that nature. Sauron is in Dol Guldur also. Yeah. There's Saruman hanging out for what that's worth. And yes, the Necromancer is in Dol Guldur. The Witch King is in Mordor. Funnily enough, there is a Dunlending, well, not Dunlending, an in and away through him in Tharbad, which is fun. And what's something else? I think, isn't there the Scions of the Mountain? We added a wandering yeah. We it was one of the first things we thought of when we discussed landless adventurers was these folks, the just having a family that's ancestors of Beorn. So you can You can play as these folks and wander around the place as a family of skin changers, which pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So that is definitely something I would enjoy doing, though. Presumably, they will be I guess that, yeah, they've already been yeeted out of the High Pass, so theoretically they used to own some land here in the High Pass, but then the goblins showed up. Tharbad's the second greatest Dunlanding city behind Isengard. Isengard. Yes. One day you will fall. Yes, you do get a county. And Targ comes with you. Fun. Based Targ. Yes. That is handy, because he's a very good character. He is an Adronain as well. So, this is when the quest properly gets started, and I have not seen this stuff, so, but I will let you folks know is that there was a challenge among the dev team where several members of the dev team were doing speed runs to try and do Wulf's quest as fast as possible. And I actively avoided watching it. Show dwarf? Show dwarf? There's only one dwarf you should be caring about right now, Blair. Here. There's the only dwarf who you should be thinking about. Because of course I need to show him again. I still need to adjust his traits, of course, because none of this is accurate. He has not become sterile yet. He's not become an adventurer. He doesn't have Shun's marriage. He's not a blade master. He's certainly not a brilliant strategist yet. Actually, that might have to stay for the sake of the way history works. He should have a little bit of traveler experience, though, as well. Yes, this is child axe that walks. This is the axe that walks as a kid. He is this far in the past. He is this far away in the past. And in time, I am going to be setting him up so that he has a starting event where he is like in this location right here, and he'll have a starting event where the starting event will literally
here.
The starting event will be his father being eaten by snipped by a scorpion. He gets snipped in half by Scorp, and then he begins the walking. You're probably wondering how I got here. And then Scorpion erupts from the desert. Well, you see, this is my father. Image of dwarf running at the Scorpion. So there, you get your little sneak peek at the fact that Argon's gonna be around. Will you add John, Lord of the Rings? I'm sorry, he just didn't make the cut. You know, I am sorry. I am truly sorry, but we will not be including John, Lord of the Rings. So I assume, yeah, I can unpause, and there will be another event that will happen to continue things, because I don't see any decisions yet. It's gotta be chivalry focus, right? Reckless. Chivalry. Advantage is so important. Yes. There, I've already fucked it up. I've ruined everything. My family has a history of, well, let's just call them heroic deaths. Some may call them stupid. Yeah, well said, Victor. Where's Gollum? Is he around?
He should be alive in this start date, yeah.
I guess he would be. Well, not gold. Freaking gold. Where the gold were in these? Alright.
Arasuil is ruling the Dunedain.
Gollum is in the Shire. He's in Bingo's house.
Bingo's Marshal.
He's in Bingo's house. Why is he the Marshal?
I think he just got shoved into a court.
Well, he is a hobbit, so I could see why it stuck him there. It's just really funny. Oh God.
I really do need to get around and making him like the precious religion or something.
I know you've talked about see folks. Vector has talked multiple times about making literally just atheism religion because of Gollum. And just being like, let's assign it to just any time there's a character in the code that's like they just don't believe in gods or whatever. Just there you go.
Yeah, it's one of the options. The other option is that we make a religion called the Precious, and it's all about worshiping the One Ring.
Which, of course, either of those options has the unintended side effect of meaning that at some point someone will in fact conquer the world as either worshipping atheismo or just the precious religion.
Yeah.
It will happen.
It happens.
It's a danger. Alright. Unpause. I'm still... There. Okay, I got moved. The Embers of Vengeance. It's like 2 days later. Oh, a week. A week has passed since my father's blood stained the earth of Meduseld. We fled swiftly from Rohan. My mother, my father's loyal companion Targ, and I finding refuge in the halls of my uncle, Cirith of Dunfern. Cirith has welcomed us with open arms, his hospitality warm as the fires that burn in his great hall. Cirith mourned with me, sharing in my grief, but his words carry weight. Rohan took much from us. Now is the time to reclaim what is ours. He has given me refuge here in Dunland, a modest hold from which to gather my strength. Yet the whispers from Rohan sting like salt on a wound. Hammerhand, they call him now. The fools look up to him with awe. My fists clench as the fire in my heart burns hotter. I will see the day when their whispers turn to silence and Helm Hammerhand falls from his throne. Let the Riddermark tremble. I will not rest until it is mine. Does Helm get the murderer trait? Why does he not get the murderer trait, Vector? Why does he not get the murderer trait? He murdered that man. He did.
Depends on your point of view, I suppose.
Well. Let the Riddermark tremble. Get an army of 200 men. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Freka's men. Well, the Dunlanding Huskarls, so they're not bad men. I look like a supervillain. Me, Joffrey looks like a supervillain because I believe it. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Freka was more jelly mold than man, thus it doesn't count. What? What could you say? That is such a horrible thing to say. More jelly mold than man.
This is bringing out some truly fantastic comments from the community. I love it.
On both sides of the aisle, it's
Yeah,
great.
on both sides.
More jelly mold than man. Alright, so here is our suite of event or decisions. We have uniting the Dunland. Well, we have, of course, there's Utri Dunane. Yes, yes. But we have Wulf in Exile. The War for Rohan, invading Rohan proper. We have uniting the Dunlendings, and a question of faith. Which I believe the question of faith is supposed to help you.
It can help you.
Allegiances. It can help me is Vector's desperate way to try and get me to stay as Rohirric as possible. So, yeah. Bring Rohan to its knees. I must unite the Dunlendings, ancient enemies of the Mark, scattered and divided by feuds and old grievances. They must stand together, bound by purpose, whether through persuasion or the clash of steel. Only then will I have the strength to challenge Rohan, or shatter its pride, and to claim its throne as my own. Is this... what? Where the heck did these pictures come from?
Jamie has learned much of the AI generator.
Holy, he's gotten good. I only hope I can someday acquire such ability with prompts.
I'm pretty sure the Invade Rohan one is literally like a still from the film.
Okay.
Just put through a filter.
That would make sense. Maybe yeah. This is probably a similar still from the film of the dude, and then with stuff in the background that he might have combined two images. That could make sense. In which case, that would make a lot of sense, actually. But I'd seen some of these pictures too, which oh god, I forgot about this one. I heard about this one. Ahoy hoy and Adonaic to you as well, Arnazir. It's been a while.
Let's hold it out for the most impractical choice in all of these.
Alright, so we have a lot of marriage options. We can secure the allegiance of Marshal Thorn. Who is this man? Disloyal. I've heard of this dude. He's the ruler of the Wold. Yeah, that's right. Everyone's marshals. Is First Marshal someone that is specifically holding the East, or is that something else?
No, the marshals still aren't right. This.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, title flavor is so hard to do. Is it supposed to be like the he is the marshal.
First marshal is supposed to be tied to like a court position, I believe.
Well, he's the marshal, so.
Yeah, but that's a council position, not a court position.
Oh, there's an actual courtier position.
I thought we had added it for the King of Rohan. Yes.
I see, and the position is supposed to be the first marshal position, and you could give it to some instead of it being assigned to the marshal.
Second and third marshal, yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Yes.
But yes, the plain old lords shouldn't be called marshals.
Well, let me just cheekily slip on over to him then. Does he have master? Bodyguard, second marshal of the Rittermark.
Yeah, second marshal of the Rittermark. There it is.
Third marshal.
Because the position of the first marshal is usually held by the king himself. So.
But as of now, the way it works is that second marshal and third marshal are court positions, and first marshal is your marshal.
I guess that's how it's currently working, yeah. Which I guess that makes sense.
all of Helm's kids still like me. It would have been a great match, man. Look at this. Dude, I'm such a stud. Oh my goodness. Oh, look. He's a hunter that's virtuous. Ooh, he's distinguished. Ooh, he's a soldier. Chivalry
This
focus.
is more of the whole death vendetta he's got against my dad.
That's pretty hot too, honestly. Theoden is first marshal, Theodred is second, and Eomer is third. Ah!
Yeah, at the War of the Ring.
She is pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. It's fair, it's fair. Alright. So, unfortunately, we're not marrying her, though. That's not gonna work. Might be marrying Marshal Thorne's kid, though. The Thornings. Ever rising, his dad was killed. Oh my god. He has a beautiful daughter, who is the marriage target, I suppose. So, the first on the list of suitable match. Oh my god, hold out for Hera. Hold out for Hera. There's no way you can get her. Seek her hand when you take her on. There's no way you can marry Hera if you win. There's no way that works.
We would not have added it as a decision option if it was not technically possible.
Technically possible. I mean, it's not like
that does not mean you have great chances of succeeding, but it is possible.
I mean, it's not like Thorne is especially strong, but I mean, he'd help. Who else is there? Yeah, there's so seek to strengthen position in Dunland. That's the cringe. That's the cringe option. You start a conquest war for this. Oh, you start a conquest war for Isengard. Successful. You'd be given control over Isengard, and Brenna's hand in marriage. Who's Brenna? So his big sis. These people are not very strong either. And I should probably just unite them as well. There's the Sarlane. Get the Morcods on side. Uncle Kirith has spoken of his cousin, Pedorok, Lord of the Sarlane, and the troubles that press upon him. His ambition is bold, seeking to command both banks of the Guaflo. But his southern neighbors have united, their alliances blocking his path. If I were to help him break the deadlock, Kerith believes that Pedorok would grant me his daughter's hand, sealing an alliance through blood and marriage. Yes, you did miss the beginning with all the epic narration. It's very sad. And here is the most special option. My father once spoke of the Eredrim, the proud mountain lords who dwelt on the western border of his realm. Among them none were as feared or respected as Adorn the mountain father, a man of towering stature and unyielding will, whose name is known even beyond the White Mountains. Adorn has a daughter, young Alice, barely more than a child, but already spoken of for her sharp wit and promising strength. A marriage to her would be one of opportunity, not love. The years between us and the vast difference in our ways would make such a union challenging. Hello, Elon. Hi, Elon. Winning Adorn's favor would bring a powerful ally to my cause, but it is no easy feat. The Eredrim's scorn for outsiders runs deep, and Adorn's respect is earned only through trials that would humble lesser men. Yet, if I am to rise, even the highest mountain must be climbed. It's likely to require some convincing. Oh, God. Oh.
20-year age gap, no biggie.
Yeah, she's only 20 years younger than you. No biggie.
He was not a creep.
A got a choice. The coolest option? Yeah, okay. Uh, the canon choice, I do believe, is Thorn as well.
It's either Thorn or the strength and position in Dunland. I can't remember. Because in the film, there's nothing to imply that Wulf has any sort of marriage agreement with Thorn, just Thorn is a filthy opportunist.
So, as part of the negotiations, you may seek to marry his daughter. I see. So I could marry his daughter as one of the options, or I mean,
Or you could
yeah.
promise him other concessions, I think, yeah.
It would be handy to get him as well as someone else, though. Though, do you attack? So no, you unite the Dunlendings. You have the title of Dunland is one option.
You need, yep, you need to have at least one of these.
The kingdom is able to be created is another one. All top lieges within the de jure kingdom of Dunland either are me or they are friends, allies, lovers, hooked, a tributary, or do not have a Dunlanding heritage or yeah, of any sort. Now that is interesting. That does not. These guys do not count. They are Dunlandings, but they're not in the de jure Dunland. And if these guys were kicked out of Dunland, they wouldn't count either. But Dunland is pretty big. There are probably going to need to be some hefty wars. And one big problem is that Isengard is a big. It is a big old locked tower made by Numenorians with technology no one knows how to deal with anymore. So getting even inside their wall is a problem. Eredrim or Sarley. Hold out for Hera might be the funniest decision of all time. I do love the implication that it's like, oh, he actually does just really like want Hera.
Pretty dang obsessive in the movie.
He does?
A little bit. At least at the very beginning of it. But like that he earnestly wants to marry her, and then it gets a little twisted obsessive-y in the middle, and then by the end it's just become hate. So
I see. Well, the Eredrim or Sarlane. Yeah, the Eredrim. That's a yeah, that's a great option. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. The Eredrim are pretty yeah, Adorn the Mountain Father and it's just I mean he's pretty strong. Well, uh but I mean who wouldn't want Ansevald on their side? Hmm? Hmm? Um
yeah, but you get 2 additional provinces if you do that one for free.
doing his doing this one allies him, which means that you don't need to conquer him to unite Dunland. And you get Isengard and you start a conquest war with him. So this dude helps. It's like it's a yeah.
It's a joint effort against the current Dunlanding Lord of Isengard, yes.
who is pretty strong, unsurprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very powerful seat. Uh, but, you know, maybe together we take him. I don't know, man. But you want me to go as Rohirric as possible, so I can't
I
marry a
mean,
Dunlanding.
I was spit. Do whatever you feel is appropriate, man.
That's good. You changed your mind. Very fickle. No, let it be
Yeah,
known, Vector is a fickle friend.
trait fickle.
You changed your mind. Gain trait fickle.
Yeah, you changed your mind once. Gain trait fickle.
Sorry, man. This is how it be. Hypothetically, is the Lorax the leader of the Ents? Wow. Wow. Hit up your friendly neighborhood Ent gang. Watch you get the alliance and then he doesn't join because he has minus 50 opinion. Rohirric is evil. Hmm. I can. Oh, I didn't realize. I mean, now I don't have the option to. I don't have the option to go diplomacy and get the befriend perk, so I can't try befriending any of the Dunlending lords. That's
No friends for Wulf.
that's a little sad. That would be Hera for canon.
Heavy air quotes around the canon bit there.
Winning at all is not canon, I suppose.
Yep. That is the most canon route. Losing.
Yeah. You should not have to be a diplomat for friends scheme. I'm sorry, man. You just can't become someone's friend unless you're you take a lot of time to learn and befriend. It's a little annoying,
I
but
understand it in the sense of because you can become friends randomly through events and such, but the befriend perk unlocks a scheme which is like intentionally trying to charm and cajole somebody into being your friend. I
yeah.
guess I can kind of see the argument for why that requires a bit more active thought and effort.
In an independent Dunlending, friends, allies, or hook characters. So I am forgetting you can also hook people.
Yeah, so you could go intrigue and you could get that perk for what's it called? That lets you fabricate secrets
I can't do that
and then
now, but you know.
get get hooks on everybody.
Like it's a you know a thing that could have been done, but
Yeah.
I clicked on chivalry at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, before you went martial, which is useless in any context for this other than conquest.
Get the trait from traveling. Get the trait from traveling. Oh my god, you are right about that. You are
Anyway,
not.
I need to dip for now, but best of luck.
Thanks for hanging out, Vector, and starting me on the path towards my inevitable doom. Catch you later. Oh, bye. All right. I suppose I'll want to seek to strengthen position in Dunland. I could, now that the subject's been mentioned, I could do hosting a hunt. Can you befriend on a hunt? I don't think you can befriend on a hunt. What are hunting intent? You can befriend on a hunt. Average Paul WW. Good. No building hills. Let's go just right next door. And we shall manage guests. And invite invite Hammerhand. He will decline. Oh, damn. Damn. So Kyrith is my uncle, and might negotiate alliance. He won't. He won't. I could Diplo ally him if he liked me more. So I don't need to necessarily invite him. Also, oh, but he's the only one. Oh, I can't invite any no other Dunlendings are actually gonna want to come to my thing. That's sad. Maybe. Oh, but a feast won't make me travel. Joffrey's arrow. I am not. I am not. This is ridiculous. You are ridiculous, my friend. The very idea. So I'm going to try and befriend Kyrith. But before I go to this hunt, I must, of course, first do a little bit of traveling. Go to the glittering. Gotta just stop at the glittering caves real quick to get Traveler. What can I do to get Diplo XP? Learning, stewardship, marshal. There is some diplomacy from there because of the court type. Okay, so yeah, Londair. Oh no. Oh no. Travel route deviation is too large. Damn it. See you, Granoche? This is a problem. The only I can't do a cheap hunt. I can't just do a cheap hunt for a docket house game. I don't know what that is. Maybe a really cheap pilgrimage to Edoras? We just take a cheeky pilgrimage to Edoras real quick, even though we've been banished. I know, guys. Come on. Caravan Master. I don't have any candidates for a Caravan Master, which is inconvenient. Make haste. Oh god, Cairo's come to replace Vector. Scared me.
Oh no.
You're scary. I am intimidated by you.
Ah, good. This means my propaganda's been working.
Your presence is monstrous.
Yup, the tester should live in fear.
Everyone is afraid of the great and terrible Cairo.
Yeah. Alright. What are you up to? Oh!
Yeah, I'm playing Wulf, and I'm trying to figure out how to cheese a way to get the Diplo perk for befriend, so that I can befriend people, so that I can guilt trip them into becoming my vassal. But it would require me going on a big old pilgrimage, probably.
You mean as opposed to the Faith one? Or did they change the requirements?
Go to Framsburg. No, I'm not going on a pilgrimage to Framsburg. I am not doing a pilgrimage to fucking Framsburg. I mean, I say that, but what if I did?
You know what? Am is right. Let's see if we can convince Jamie to add that event.
Helm comes out of nowhere and punches the shit out of you. The hell?
It'll be like
It's a random
it's
event. You have a random chance of just, it's a danger. It's a travel danger event where Helm just shows up and kills you.
it's structured like one of those WWE things where someone just comes out of nowhere and wails on the person on stage.
Yeah. Gosh, I love that image now of having a random event. We need that now. A random event where it checks, is Wulf is Wulf the king of Rohan? Is no? Is Helm
No,
alive? No? Yes? Then there's a random chance, a random mean time to happen of Helm just showing up and punching you.
they already have one where it tracks, like, traveling wise, if you're in the domain of your nemesis.
Really?
So yeah, there's
Well, I am
one
his
while you're
nemesis,
traveling.
and I'm about to travel through
Yeah,
his land.
there's one where you travel and you can choose to stay at their place for a night, and I think they can just kill you. I don't remember because it's very rare. Helm's Deep, SMH.
I didn't give it that name.
Not
Not deserved. Not deserved at
should
all.
be like the Balrog struggle. the I
Minas
feel like
Tirith real
the
quick.
beef with Jesus Christ.
Then
So why are
Gilead.
you going on a pilgrimage?
So I need to farm lifestyle XP so I can befriend people.
As opposed to wait, hang on. Have you checked his unique decisions yet?
Yeah, and I need to befriend people or hook them or other such things.
Have
If
you
to make it
checked
easier.
Question of Faith?
I'm not doing that.
No, you're doing the Rohirric run.
Vector told me to, and then he pussied out and said, "Do what you want." And I said, "I am doing what I want." I didn't actually. That's not how the conversation went, but that makes me sound more cool.
Okay. Yeah, no, if you're oh, and you're trying to do it diplomatically too. Oh, this is going to be rough.
I did in fact
Have
tell
you
him that I was about to that he was leaving me to my inevitable doom. So I'm
now
self-aware of it.
now I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you marrying?
So what's about to happen is I'm about to leave and start wandering around picking up all of these, and I'm going to hope that I can take the marriage decisions while I'm traveling, and if it doesn't let me take the marriage decisions while I'm traveling, then I'm just not going to marry anyone. Don't
Oh my
simp,
god, you're
Joffrey.
actually going for the worst one. Holy shit.
Don't simp, Joffrey. Don't simp. Wow.
Yes, exactly. WWE style. Oh, this is gonna actually be pain to unite Dunland then.
I can actually do the seek to strengthen position in Dunland while I'm gone. So I can
That one, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that
Yep.
one is pretty strong, I believe.
So part of my So what I can do now is I've got a real good marshal. It's got 22 marshal. He is a better commander than me.
Yes, Targ.
Targ is based. So
He is very based.
if I did the marriage thing with
Yeah.
Dothaba, I
Yeah.
could start that war to attack Isengard. And if I'm attacking Isengard with my buddies in Dothaba, we've got a good commander, and we might beat them. Might.
Oh,
Maybe.
you can. Yeah, they nerfed Isengard. You can definitely beat him.
He's a pretty strong courtier that I see, though, with 20 marshal. Huh.
Yeah, but Targ is just better. Like, unironically.
Target just The best.
Like, I'm not even joking there. Targ is just insane.
Yo, I get Diplo XP. Mediation. Time to sway my uncle so he likes me.
He does not like your ass.
He does not like me. They are not all that bad. Sympathy for heathens. They're not all that bad. Let's go. That's more money. Alright. Oh. Okay. Let me actually station some men. Wait. I have mangonels. That's actually cool. I like mangonels. That's important. Because Isengard is exactly 10 fort level. I wonder why that is. I wonder if someone, mayhaps, realized that
That
it was...
having like 30 sucked ass.
Maybe during a certain speedrunning competition, someone realized that 30 fort level.
And Trig, if you're watching, thank you.
Trig is a goat. In a good way.
Josh,
I mean that in the best way possible.
You don't know. Well, I guess maybe you were there. You know how bad it is. But Isengard used to, with those 2 counties, field like 3,000 men. So
Well,
you
they
would
filled
just get
2,000 now.
dog time. That's true, but you can actually pile up on him with your starting army and the other guy. Like, otherwise, he would actually just solo both of you.
How much of his stuff is men-at-arms? Yeah, I mean, yeah, our armies together with how many men-at-arms we'd have would just be better, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want more mangonels, though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I do.
No, what you need is more horse archer mercenaries. The true Rohan strat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is the end of...
Vaku scientifically proved that that is the best way to
Riders of
get
Despair.
Rid of
Riders of Despair.
Yes.
I don't see Rohirric dudes. So.
Yeah, Riders of Despair is I think the closest one.
They are
Unless you're
Rohirrim,
going-
yeah. But
Yeah.
they're just normal horse archers as well.
Yeah. Sorry, Bo, you don't get the good troops. But they are that is still like 1,000 horse archers. Or not your face is covering it, but it's
Your face. The Crow Brothers. Go full insurgents on Rohan. Buy Toyotas and put Ballista on it? What the hell is this?
Yo. No, ballistas on the back of wagons. Oh, that should have been in the movie.
Thank you, Cairo. That's another thing that my cart dwarves are gonna do. That's not a realms thing, guys. Sorry, there's no cart dwarves in
is
realms.
that the fucking? Do you remember from the Hobbit movies where they literally had that? Oh my god!
It was
Well,
it was a repeating crossbow. Yeah.
I know, but that was cooler.
Yes. So, I mean, mercs would be really good.
Rulers, I believe, are a mix of Dane and. Hang on, can you check what the Isengirder culture is a mix of?
Oh, they're Dunlending and Calendrum. Calendrum.
Yeah, Calendrum.
Which is the
Rohan, or the people, the Gondorians that were in Rohan before Rohirrim showed up.
Dunedain of the Dunedain of Calanarthan, who already at that point are a hybrid culture of Gondorian and Danain. So
yeah, it's like the Obedrim in Penithgelen, I think that is.
The Orbedrim are the equivalent of the culture that the Calendrim was here, And the Calendrim
Yeah.
got hybridized again and finally stopped being Dunedain. It's just,
Someone's stacking traditions.
just hopped on and Gollum is someone's marshal. How did you... How did... How... Oh, you see the top corner. I'm like, how the fuck did you figure... What devilry is
Wait,
this?
you got
Yeah, I pinned him because Gollum is the marshal.
Gollum has a dynasty?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can track
These
it.
bingos? Nah, come
Yeah.
on now.
Actually, the other person, the other two things. There's two people I need, other people I need to ping. I need to ping. First of all, gone, and we need to ping Alfred Joffring, who unfortunately neither Argon or Alfred have adventuring companies yet because I've been lazy. But you know,
I thought they had like an actual duchy at start. Or maybe that was a while back.
who?
The Joffrings, but then again, I was playing a game for a while. Maybe they conquered it.
In this start date, they have a tendency to randomly get them from people, to get randomly landed
Yeah.
from various people. I have no idea
Yeah.
why.
It was like Medloshad or like the one that Who's Margaz usually has.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that the Who's stuff is just there. They're just chilling in that one county for all eternity.
Oh yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, yeah, the Hood's family's still here. They're just it's independent before Medloshakane became a thing, so they're still here.
They're still Kirkask, which at this point is kind of like not as default.
You go that you have Leor Dinoth Hoods, and then one generation before him, you get to Marig Shrell. This family fell off, man.
Rip.
All right.
Hello.
Why, hello. What's actually the best at countering? Oh, you can't counter Aethion horse archers. There's nothing I can do about that.
I think they might have added a very weak counter to Dunland's Outriders.
I don't think so.
I don't remember. Or was it Axe Hunters? Had
Nope.
something.
Light cavalry are countered by Dunlanding axe hunters. However,
Oh, that was
these are both archer cav. This is a problem.
Yeah, sorry, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
You just have to outdo them, I guess. Just outpace them.
Sounds good to me. Just be better.
Yeah, sorry. Just
Can't believe I'm actually thinking about... Oh, whoa! Dunlanding outriders are good. They actually counter skirmishers too? Damn.
Yeah.
Yo. Hill
They're
horse
pretty
is
good
kind of
for
cracked. Oh wait, but
not-
Dunlanding skirmishers also counter light cavalry, so they counter each other in Dunland.
well, true, but you just build more than they have axe hunters. It's fine.
That's so true, though.
Yeah, what is sunk cost fallacy?
Oh gosh. I mean, they also have normal light footmen.
That is true.
This will never come back to bite me, spending this on outriders.
If you go back to Hade's ancestors, I'm not sure who Hade is. Do you know, Joe? What Paul W's talking about?
The actual dude in Isengard.
Oh.
I remember. Wait, is Trig? Trig is. Yeah, I did just hear Trig. Trig knows this shit. What? There's a bunch of history work that's been done on the dudes here. I forget. I think this guy is connected somehow.
I don't think they go back that far.
No, these guys aren't connected after all to any of that.
Check the county. Maybe there's someone.
The actual title, it has interesting title history because you can see that the history of the actual High Lordship of Dunland, or the High Lordship of Isengard.
I do like the
Their
Guahilaron coat of arms. That's
their
actually
dynasty
very nice.
descends from a Gondorian man who he's a loyal, military-minded Gondorian man who was given whose son was given the title, and they carried it on for a while, and their blood lasted a while.
Oh, they didn't lose it all that long ago.
Their Gondorian heritage remained until eventually one of them married Lorwyn. Faramir married Lorwyn, an Isengard or Tithali, and then his son was an Isengarder by culture. And that is how the hybrid culture came to be. And then the hybrid culture dudes, tactician, and then they stuck around for a good long while and actually kept the faith, all the way up until being conquered by this family. Isengard is ours.
I don't think they conquered it. The gap is different.
They didn't really conquer it per se. What happened is those Gondorians slowly intermarried more, and eventually, some more native elements of the garrison saw this Isengarder warband pop up, said, here's an opportunity, let them in the gates. An argument broke out, and the Gondorian family got killed, and the Isengarders took over.
Oh, that's a shame.
Rip. And now...
Rip to a real one.
I'm gonna... fetch my weapon. Buried pilgrimage community. I'm gonna let my troops build up a little bit before I take the decision that'll cause the war to start on Isengard. Ooh, he's made me the marshal
money
too.
per month. You need to go now. Deficit spend.
So you haven't learned about the Isengard speedrun strat, have you then?
Oh hell no! I'm not
I
doing.
told him the strat.
I'm ignoring whatever he's saying. I didn't heed him. I'm not gonna start paying attention now.
Valku got it down to 2.5 years.
Okay.
To unite all of Dunland.
That's great. I'm so happy for
him.
It keeps you from running out of money.
Okay. Actually, I think I remember it now.
Wulf.
Fuck. Never mind.
He's Wulf. You think he cares about running out of money?
True.
So we gotta take a stop at the Glittering Caves for a second first.
Why are you pilgrimaging?
Don't worry about it. See? Look, 5 gold!
He wants lifestyle
experience
so that he can get the befriend perk from the tree.
Instead of getting it from the decision?
No, because he wants to stay Rohirric, but he doesn't want to reaffirm his faith.
Oh, you actually get it? You actually get it in the event? That's crazy.
I don't know if you get the befriend. I don't know if you get it for Rohirric.
If you go Terthalis, you get the befriend perk for free, plus an extra personal scheme slot. That's the way you're meant to go if you're gonna try the Diplo strat.
Nah, that's dumb. Fringe.
If you stay Rohirric, you're just sitting there waiting to die and play on hard mode.
I'm actually just staying here to win. I don't know who asked Trig. Excuse me? I mean, excuse you?
He isn't even doing the decision. You still get stuff for staying Rohirric. Just please do the decision.
Yeah, stay Rohirric.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Why would I do why would I do renew my Rohirric faith? I'm already Rohirric.
Because you get ups.
Yeah, this is doing the equivalent of, when you hold out your hand to shake it with someone, but then you pull it back and slick your hair? This is the faith equivalent of that.
People will like you more.
Yes, that too.
Oh.
You also get the personal scheme success chance.
Well, that's actually pretty handy. You have the title
Yeah, it is
Dunfern Shaws. Oh, I need to conquer a thing.
Yeah, it's just the dude to the north of you.
Yeah. Well, I think you should be able to do. Oh, darn it. Jamie didn't fix it yet.
What? What didn't you fix? Jamie bad.
Used to
It's
be
supposed to
your
check is.
ally.
Well, no, it's supposed to check if Mr. Kareth there is the top liege of Dunfarron Shaw's, not holds it.
Oh. I see.
Yeah. Because he usually gobbles them up. If you
Yeah,
don't
because
fix
they're de jure, and so they go to him the first day. The way you stopped that, the speedrun strat was by declaring war before the game unpaused, but you clearly didn't do that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been a fun run. Sorry, I'm gonna die of an infected wound now. Because
He's not even dying in one of the cool wolf-specific ways. SMH.
I'm just gonna die on my pilgrimage strat to get the befriend perk.
That you could have gotten otherwise.
But that would require me changing my religion, and that's cringe.
Oh, so you want to stay the same religion as Helm Hammerhand? That's kind of sus, dude.
Dude, I am better than him.
I don't know. Sounds like you kind of want to be his friend.
I don't want to be his friend. I am the rightful ruler of Rohan.
Sure, buddy. I'm so glad that emblem worked out, though. The one Chief and I were working on for him. Good shit. Good shit.
In the world
Now-
of the earth.
Now the people with the wolf motto
Garden.
finally actually have a wolf
Look,
on their flag.
I'm a gardener now. Look at that.
Oh, congrats!
Pyro, that's pretty cool. I just need to survive for another year.
That doesn't help you with independent rulers.
I just need to survive for another year before I die of an infected wound. It's pretty cool.
Helm is the one who should change his religion. I'm sorry, only one of them's a king right now, so I think you're the one copying Joff.
I am driven to succeed. I think he wishes that he was me.
I don't think he thinks about you, buddy.
I saw his event. I saw his event that says that he's thinking about me now and he's worried. Mm-hmm.
I
Look
mean,
at this. I could get this
it has
Gondorian
been
knight
like
who's
5 years,
also really
though.
good. Or I could force him to give me gold. Look, that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, give him. You're in Dunland. What other gold source do you have?
There, he disappeared. I am in fact in Dunland.
POV, you things to do in Dunland.
Leave.
Helm X Wolf love story. I don't know, man. The age gap is problematic. I think Hama X Wolf is where it's at.
Isn't there?
You know, Joffrey, I'm starting to wonder how absurd your travel path is here.
You don't need to worry about that.
He's doing this dumb strat where you did the same thing when you were doing the Master of Lake Town.
Yes, didn't you go on a university visit and die of stress?
Yes.
Yeah, because he went like all the way south,
Is it
going through
possible?
all the.
Is it possible for me to cancel a pilgrimage that's already in
Wait, where are you going?
Don't
Wait,
worry
hang
about
on,
where
there
I'm
is a
going.
There's a go home button. Oh no. Oh no.
It's not important where I'm going. It's a very pious pilgrimage.
Are you going to Robanion? Please tell me you're not going to Robanion.
There's no holy sites in
A way,
there is actually.
in a way, he's going to Rovan.
There is actually a
Yeah.
holy site here, but I'm not going to Alcispark. That would be a little silly.
Are you going to the Aethiod in Framsburg? Oh my goodness.
He is.
So far north. Why would I do that?
Well, where else is that path going past Mordor here?
There's
Maybe he's going to
going to
Mistran.
Eorl Hollow. Yeah.
Have
Oh my
you guys
gosh.
talked about the content stuff so far? Besides Wolf?
Like the content generally, or the fact that he hasn't engaged with any of it?
Well, that
The
too,
Shuddering Earth.
but,
Oh,
like,
I shouldn't have
other
walked into the
people's
Black Gate,
content.
probably. I think walking into the Black Gate was probably a bad idea.
You don't just walk into Mordor.
Well, normally you can.
Boromir explicitly said it.
Normally it's okay.
Wait, oh mighty Dark Lord, I kneel before thee. What does that one do?
You shamefully cast some of your belongings into the pits as a sacrifice to Sauron, and you just like, you get 25% chance of becoming severely injured.
Mm-hmm. And lose all your piety.
So
Sorry, you gotta pay the Sauron tax.
Piety debt. Always fun.
50% chance I get severely injured. That's pretty cool. I can't really. I don't think I'd survive that. I do escape.
32% chance of severely injured.
I do escape the quakes. I am him. It was a quarrelsome lot. But I convinced them to be wholesome PogChamps. Look, I'm getting so much Traveler XP. This is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is also very much related to my quest. Why can't I just go home?
Nope, you can't. Can you edit your travel to stop going to random dangerous spots, though?
No,
Is that possible?
Because I am here for the purpose of doing No, I'm dead. It's over. It's so. Oh my god! I so fucked this up. I didn't.
It's so Jover.
So maybe this is where you restart and take some advice.
Classic Joff moment.
Take some advice.
Yeah.
I was actively avoiding learning the meta strats that you goons learned beforehand.
It's
Yeah, but
over.
that's because we played 20 games of these.
Yeah,
of
I
this
don't want
tree.
to know how to do it from the people who played it 20 games over. I'm playing it on YouTube. I'm not playing competitively.
Yeah.
All right, then do you need to switch to an easier character then?
He's got to get his YouTuber playthrough through where he just plays badly.
Mm-hmm.
The most successful Joffrey CK3 playthrough.
Yeah, that is true, because he got, like, partially through A content before dying.
I think his most successful was the R9 World Conquest, but I don't think he's matched that in quite some time.
I don't want to. No one's going to conquer the world anymore now.
You doubt the resolve.
I do. I do, in fact, doubt the resolve.
I've seen some people like Baku who can do that stuff.
Just do it in multiplayer, easy.
Well, I saw somebody in fan media a while back who had a R9 Numenor and Exile that had the entire world.
You know what? Numenorians are cringe, but I respect his enthusiasm.
He then let it run for 400 years on observer mode to see what would happen.
Did it?
I think to try and get hit 4,000, which is technically the end date.
I don't like that this evil, terrible quest line requires you to change your religion. You know that?
It doesn't.
It doesn't, but you get buffs if you don't.
It's horrible. If you don't change your religion, you lose.
Joffrey,
you guys are bad.
Joffrey, here's the thing.
It's broken.
It doesn't require you to change your religion. However, if you don't change your religion, you have to be good.
It's bad. Bad. Crab.
You didn't even do any of the
Crab.
other things you could have done
Crab.
before the faith.
Cairo crab. It's a crab. Crab
Mm.
religion. Crab. Crab.
Crab.
Oh, that's the ones you if you do Terthalis, you may make a friend.
Yeah.
You gain befriend perk. Gain voice of the mist. Extra personal schemes.
Mhm.
Initial personal scheme success chance. I just a little silly. You know, I just
Oh, who could have? Why didn't anyone tell you there was a perk that comes with the befriend
Well,
thing?
Vector didn't tell me because he wanted me to stay Rohirric.
You can stay Rohirric, you just got to reaffirm it.
Yeah,
Get that men-at-arms maintenance down.
Yeah, you don't have to change your faith. You just have to be good at the game. You know, like.
Yep.
Go to the game and
Honestly,
and do the pilgrimage again and survive. That's the strat. I just need to do.
Somehow I think
again,
wasting a bunch of time on a pilgrimage is not the greatest idea.
But I need to get the Diplo perk by adventuring on a pilgrimage and then surviving instead. And then I'll befriend everyone.
Surely the Rittermark would not outscale you.
Never. They would not.
You have all the time in the world. There
so.
is no time pressure whatsoever as Wulf. Please, you don't even have to siege Isengard to win the Isengard War.
So, I've got a really good marshal.
Yes.
And I've got a good steward. I just can't stab anyone. So, I don't think... Yeah, there's no time for me to... Actually, there might be enough time for me to go down stewardship to get It Is My Domain by the time I actually have domain to extort.
You see, if you want to use stewardship, you do it as Freka before you die.
That's dude,
cheating.
You missed him failing.
That's cheating. You're playing as Freka is cheating.
Oh, the Freka part is actually hilarious.
Oh yeah, I played through. So I did the Freka part as Freka, read it all, then launched it again and did it as Helm, and then loaded up.
Ooh.
Again, the Wulf part.
I might actually have to rewatch the earlier parts of the stream then.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I did a lot of narration. It was Vector's idea as well.
Because I haven't seen the Helm stuff yet. Like, Oh, yeah, you're right, Natan. They just started the game.
The game did just start. You're right.
Yeah.
What you missed that one dude? Yeah, the game just started. Totally, nothing's happened.
Yeah,
there was a lot of narration though. Yeah, and I did fail once. But now I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage, and this novel concept of going on a pilgrimage, and I will get perks for it and survive. The martial tree though. No. What here do I want?
Around the bush less than you. Holy shit.
Of course he does. I taught him how. I will become a better commander for an army than Targ once I get down Gallant more.
Sure, buddy.
Because I'll have more advantage then. Because of
the thing is, you've got Targ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why would you replace him?
Yeah, like it's Targ.
Fair point. Wealth focus it is.
Yeah. Here's the strat that is not the meta strat. I'm being clear here. The strat is you just win the war before you go into bankruptcy. It's Vic 3 rule.
The war against the Rittermark or Isengard?
Yeah, both. Yeah, the goal is that you do an economy of conquest as proposed in the new Hoi 4 DLC, where you just win wars and then use that money to pay off your debt so you can take more for future.
That is literally
That is kind of how you do it.
Works.
Yeah, I know.
Cairo, do you ever explain why you don't like playing EU4 with us? Huh. I wonder if this might have.
To be honest, part of it is I really don't like the map.
The map is terrible. The map is
I don't like
horrible.
The thing is, it doesn't. The mechanics are hard to learn at starts, and the map looks bad enough that I don't feel the compulsion to play it to learn the mechanics.
That's very fair. Though you have said that I might be able to convince you with EU5, so we'll see.
Yeah, EU5 looks better, and with how they've done tooltips for CK3 and their most recent games, I feel like the learning curve will be a lot less steep. So I'll definitely be more interested in playing that.
Why doesn't Uncle want to ally me? Might be because he's my liege, but hard
L
to
plus
say.
Difference in rank plus negative opinion.
Actually, if I wasn't difference in rank, if we were the same rank, he would be pretty darn close. Same with military strength, so I might not even have to make him like me more, but I'll do some swaying regardless. So that theoretically, once I'm independent, he will let me. But before that, I need to cheat to give him Dunfern. So that yeah, actually lets me take the.
You not even gonna conquer it himself, SMH.
Well, it's like it's broken because it's his subject and it won't let him. You do it because
is it his subject? Did he?
Yeah,
I thought it was
at
least.
Shit.
Well, it's not right now.
Well, now it's not.
Yeah,
is the point? But yeah, it's anyway.
But yeah,
so,
renew your Rohirric faith. Do the psych you thought move.
Psych you thought.
Yeah, I've got a big things are coming. You do like a clickbait title, and then boom, it turns out you're actually just renewing your Rohirric faith.
It's like, oh yeah, you have. It's my favorite kind of YouTube video right there. Yeah.
Well, no, you tweet out big things are coming with the looking emoji, and then it's the equivalent of when they do that, but instead of like another tour, it's like they're starting to sell NFTs or something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Alright, so travel to Loch Thiar. Gain Heir of the Mark.
Money is truly a concept.
I'm not traveling though, which is sad. So I travel to Loch Thiar, the sacred Dunlanding place, and then I just don't convert. I needed to come here just to explain that I am very much the heir of Rohan.
Guys, I've been hearing a lot recently that I should convert to Rohirric. Or from Rohirric. Let me just make it clear that the haters will not win here.
Mm-hmm. You're in the sacred spot of the Dunlandings. I'm going to utterly reject you all.
Yeah, this is actually a Chad move if you think about it.
Gosh, it's so. Oh,
I really like what Jamie's done with these decisions.
It's so much worse though. I'm running out of time too.
Like holding out for Hera and doing this is the actual just hard mode. Because you get no bonuses. You have no protagonist energy.
I don't have time to do stuff like this though. I've only got half an hour before I'm gonna need to be quiet. I need to start actually. I think I might need to actually load it and try to win. despite Sigma energy.
Hmm.
To be fair, I think we have it set that Dunlending is the canon choice.
If I do Turthalis, I think what I need to do is, Turthalis faith for the friendship, so that while I'm doing other stuff, I can try befriending people, and then once I've befriended enough people, I can vassalize them.
Yeah, that's the fastest non-conquest way to get it together.
What you want to do though is you want to do at least one hunt, because that way you can get. Oh no, you don't need that because you have Duchy Wars now because after he changed it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because we upped his level of fame. Because he started originally without Illustrious, and now he starts as Illustrious, so he can do Duchy Wars off the bat.
If he
need,
becomes an unreformed faith, he gets Conquest Wars.
Yep.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, and so you befriend, your uncle and one other guy. You conquer somebody else, and then you ally the Dathaba guy by doing the decision, and that's your event. Like it doesn't take very long. You need the event before you get the decisions.
There already is a Joffring in this start date, Natan.
There's a Joffring in this start date, but where exactly he is specifically hasn't been placed. But in a start date, there will be a Joffring before they got to Dorwinion. There will be Joffrings in every start date.
Before they got to Rune/Rovanion.
But yeah, before they even got there, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a Joffring? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nothing important.
Yeah.
Right. So
that one, dude. You've got choices for marriages as Wulf. It's one of the big.
Yeah. Wulf has like his own whole sets of decisions. It's crazy. Probably beat Saruman as our largest event chain. At least in terms of choices.
Let's see. What do you have as Saruman?
The thing is with Saruman, you don't get many choices. You kind of a path. And it's a fairly long path. But like,
I've got to keep Wulf going with this. I'm running out of time, guys, so I got to start narrating stuff and continue along.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wulf has embraced the spirit of Turthalis, gaining the wisdom and grace to guide others with clarity and unity. Once he takes, if he converts to Turthalis, he'll get the Voice of the Mist perk to help him befriend people, and that is what I want to do. So travel to Loch Thiar, and then we get the Mist Beckons instead of the air. The evening air is cool, heavy with the scent of damp earth and pine. At the edge of Loch Thiar stands a circle of ancient stones, weathered by centuries of wind and water. Their surfaces are etched with faint patterns, an ancient past frozen in stone. The gathered crowd circles the site, their faces lit by flickering light of torches, planted firmly in the earth. The shaman of Turthalis steps forward, her grey robes flowing in the breeze as she moves among the stones. In her hands she holds a staff adorned with quartz crystals that catch the flickering torchlight, casting flashes of color across the circle. Her voice rises low and melodic, carrying the weight of ancient truths. The mist is both a guide and a barrier, Wulf, shielding and revealing as it wills. Tonight you step into it, seeking the spirit's blessing, and Turthalis will test your heart, and only the true of purpose will find their way. She raises her arms, and the crowd falls silent. The flames of the torches waver, and a mist rolls in from the loch, drawing closer, circling around the stone circle, like a living breath. Yeah, it is a wolf phoenix. Oh, goodness. Oh gosh, the event continues. The path through the fog. The shaman leads me to the loch's edge, where the mist thickens into an almost impenetrable wall. To know Turthalis, you must walk through the mist, she says, her voice a whisper in the stillness. The spirit reveals itself to those who do not falter, who trust in its guidance. A step into the cold water, the chill biting at my skin as the loch swallows me. The mist is blinding, muffling the world behind me. My steps falter, but I press on, listening for the faintest whisper of the crowd and the lock itself. The mist twists around me, tugging at my resolve. A shadowy figure looms ahead, and for a moment I feel a dull unease, or deep unease, and then a light pierces the gloom, and the mist parts, revealing a shaman on the far shore. As I emerge, the crowd cheers softly, their voices reverent. Tirthali guides my steps. Oh god, it continues on even more. Oh, I'm not gonna finish this today, am I? Oh no. The shaman dips her fingers into a small basin of water drawn from the loch, mixing it with ash to form a pale swirling paint. She steps forward, marking my face with symbols of the mist. A curling pattern across my brow and cheeks. Her touch is cool, like the water itself. Tonight, she calls out to the crowd. Tirthali accepts Wulf as one of her own. He has stepped into the mist and emerged whole, his purpose revealed. The crowd murmurs in approval, their faces softened as they look upon me. I raise my voice, clear and steady. I swear to guide and to protect, to honor the spirit of the mist and the people who follow it. Let this night be the beginning of a new bond between us. The crowd chants the name of Tirthali, their voices like the wind across the loch, as the celebration rolls along into the night. Once more, I feel at home. And I become friends with my uncle. Yes, yay! He's happy. Conversion.
Mashallah.
At least I have this woman to guide me. Unfortunately, Mother, this woman is better. Simply better. Targ, you were hired.
I'm gonna have to check. Do we have a coat of arms for Targ? Because I didn't know he was from a noble family.
Well, he starts landed as a vassal.
Oh shit. Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Don't have enough people for everything, which is sad. Targ. This spy master is not happy. Oh, this one's my caravan master, and for some reason, because she's not in my court. For some reason, she hasn't moved over yet. I see. Demand conversion. Do I need to invite you to my court, or... Make concubine. Make concubine. No, that's not going to move her. I would need this woman in my court. She's really, really good at her job. Please, help. Woman. Right, so, uncle's friend. Uncle is become friend. Now befriend these. Odds poor. But friend. Honored guest. Piety spent. Friendship acquire. Seek friend. All right.
Seek friend and enter.
Mm-hmm. So now we can seek to strengthen position in Dunland, which means that I will
That'd
start.
Be a pretty good end.
Start war. Maybe first. Axe hunters. Huskarls are the strongest unit I've got. So stationing them would be the most effective. To station the Huskarls, raise them, and then move them into the guy who's going to be my ally's territory before I declare the war.
Oh yeah, I don't think it bugs out if you got your army raised.
It doesn't, I don't think.
I would hope not.
Well, it's a normal war thing you can't do if your army's raised.
Well, true, but
Well, it's a
that's only
decision
for the
war.
declare war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've done the same thing in advance of the Harlem.
He's raised his armies to go raiding, so let's oh, I've got the paint now! I've got the paint! Alright. Strengthened position in Dunland. The tale of unavoidable loss and injustice. Oh my goodness. I don't have time for all this though. But yeah, the point is, Had is someone that yeah, he killed the father of the their neighbors, yeah. And so they've got a vendetta against Isengard, and if I pledge support to take revenge, they will let me take that land. I will be able to marry his elder sister, and all will be good. A widow's oath. The hall of Dathaba is warm but rough-hewn, scent of roasted meat mingling with the smoke of the hearth. At the head of the table is little Ansevald, the boy chief. Sits perched on a high back chair, his head barely clearing the table. Ira waves me over, her sharp eyes fierce with purpose. Wulf, she says, her voice raw and low, you've come when no one else would, and I'll not forget it. Age stole everything from me, my man, my lands, my pride. But I'll see it all put right. He will take back the lands he stole, and he will rot where he falls. She rises suddenly, grabbing a goblet, and holding it high. The hall quiets as her words ring out. By Krabar's wrath, I swear this. If you stand with me and we take back what is ours, you'll have my daughter, the tower, and the loyalty of my kin. In all your wars to come, by storm I'll see it done. With a sudden motion, she pours wine onto the hearth, and the flames hiss as they rise. Her gaze locks with mine, unflinching and wild. What say you, Wulf? Will you fight for us? The bastard will fall so that we may rise. She's sick. And so the war. War start. You joined a war. So, it is a war started by them. So, they have started the war. However, it appears that I see why. Yeah, you don't need Isengard itself. I can understand now. Because it was changed to be a conquest of Riverwatch, which then it gives you the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I think originally it was the whole thing. It's just if you killed their army, you got enough war score from the conquest of half their stuff.
Why is he sitting there? Why is he sitting there?
He there's gonna be getting that army dead.
Yeah.
Why is he just sitting there?
The way you would do it in a speed run is you would hire the horse archer mercs. Because
oh, so in the speedrun I'm supposed to assume my ally's gonna decide to walk all the way around.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you can't really trust him.
This is good to know indeed.
Trusted the AI. Your first mistake.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
It has been proven time and time again, you can never trust the AI in a Paradox game.
Holy.
If you're relying on the AI to win something, you're not going to win it. At
What
least
do you
not quickly.
Hire the mercs, so I need to go into debt?
Well, you wouldn't have spent all that stuff on the man-at-arms first.
I didn't spend anything on men-at-arms. You just don't have 600 gold.
Oh, you didn't get money as Freka, did you?
Oh, yeah.
You reset Freka's perks
Oh,
and take the
I forgot. The way you're supposed to play the game is doing everything you possibly can to cheese it. Of course, yes.
Yes.
No, it's called taking all possible decisions before the game unpauses. It's just how you play Paradox.
The way, yes, of course, you're right. Thank you for reminding me why, again, I didn't pay attention to what you guys were doing so that I wouldn't play that way.
I mean, 200 should be enough to hire someone.
Yeah.
200 should be enough to hire someone, right?
Nope. Oh, there is actually
Well,
someone.
I think you can get some Huskarls, but
I mean, that'd be enough to hold your own until the AI came.
Yeah. I guess it depends
Well,
on
currently-
what the intention behind the Questline's difficulty is, because you shouldn't account for you shouldn't account for it as, well, people obviously are going to cheese the game by swapping their having a stress break as Freka like day one before the event triggers, so that you can extort subjects quickly before the actual quest starts.
And you don't do those Denethor Day one?
Oh.
Denethor is someone
Yeah,
you
well,
play for like
realistically-
3 decades. What do you mean?
Well, okay.
Realistically, this war happens on your time limit, so it is completely valid to wait and build up. It's just that if you're going for uniting it as quickly as possible, you either have to trust the AI or do a mercenary.
Okay, well, the whole plan's ruined anyway, because all the people that I was trying to befriend just randomly stopped being able to be befriended, so I don't actually have any use out of the perk anyway. Because
Good news is, there's always the option of conquering things.
randomly one of those two dudes both decided to attend a feast, so the whole point of me trying to play the game the way you're supposed to didn't end up doing anything in my favor either.
I think Armas is right. It's a skill issue here.
He was saying that in reference to the me not cheating as Freka at the start of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's cheating to reset your perks.
Do you not think Freka would...
Do I not
steal
think
money?
that it makes sense? I do not, in fact, think... I do not... Also, you have a sword? Oh. Okay. But no, I don't... I think... I do not think that it is acceptable to... Scheme successful. But that doesn't make them my friend. It just makes them like me a bit more, and now I can't do that again either, so again, that's ruined too. Maybe basing the design of the questline after having people speedrun it wasn't the best after all.
Sure.
Well, it's not like...
But
Right.
I did get it did work where I got Isengard now, because it gives them Riverwatch and then I get Isengard.
Yeah.
You're also only
Well,
2 years in. You've got plenty of time.
No,
Yeah,
it's just that it ruins like the point of me having the perk, is like because it doesn't actually do anything. Because I've got the perk and I can use it on people, but if a single thing goes wrong randomly like that, it's all pointless.
Yeah, but then you just have to be flexible.
Yeah.
You think Wulf united Dunland by being intransigent?
I suppose
We're
it's
not-
just me
we're
leaning
actually
too
sure
much
how to
into people saying that if you do this, you're trying to do it this way, or this is how you're playing the game. So I take the option that's supposed to be the diplomatic way, and I can't do anything diplomatically. Is what I'm referring to. Perhaps a trigger for having people have a certain opinion of you could be good as well. Because that doesn't rely
I mean, you
on...
can bring it up to Jamie.
Because that doesn't rely then
Again,
on you needing the friend to actually 100% succeed.
You can also do like tributary wars and stuff.
Well, again,
Like,
that's
you
still
have
me
other
fighting
options.
them, which is Like, I may as well have just done it the way I actually wanted to.
Okay.
I should have just done this in a voice call by myself. Because listening to you guys who know how the most effective strategies work is just messing with me. Because I both hear you tell me, well, did you not do this super meta thing? And then, well, this is how that's supposed to work. Anyway. I don't have time for any of this, I suppose. So, the hall erupts in cheers as I stride inside. Severed head swinging from my hand. Aera stands at the far end, her sharp eyes glinting with satisfaction as she takes in the sight. The boy Ansevald clutches the edge of the table, wide-eyed, while the warriors pound their fists on the wood in triumph. I drop the head at Aera's feet. It's done, I say simply. She wastes no time, grabbing the head by its matted hair and carrying it outside. The gathering crowd roars as she mounts it on her late husband's spear, driving it into the ground for all to see. This is what happens to those who steal what's ours, she bellows, her voice cutting through the air like a blade. Back in the hall, the feast begins. Aera raised a goblet to me. "Wulf," she says, her tone fierce yet warm, "you've done what no one else could. You've avenged my Aedan, taken back what's ours, and proven yourself. Brina is yours, as promised. So too is the Vale of Isengard, and my blade in all that comes next. Great victory, and yet greater prize." So it makes Isengard your capital as well, yes. Oh, I didn't actually start with full control of my capital, my original capital county.
Good work.
So
yeah, Isengard is still so OP in terms of Dunland.
The problem, though,
So it's not quite as bad now that the building isn't as strong.
Problem being that it's stuck at 25% effectiveness, and that is not going to change because you are not capable of fixing the control problem. It is very bad due to what reason? Oh, quarrelsome, because they're Isengarders. Oh. It's simply not feasible to get them under control. Did you lose some because you got sieged down? Oh, I did get sieged down in my original holding. Recently looted modifier as a result of that. Actually, it may have been because someone looted it and it was sieged down. But in any case, I think Targ needs to be put on train commanders for... But the maintenance is so good. But then making your troops all 20% more effective is very strong as well. In any case. The Huskarls go to Orthanc. If it became Isengard with the control grew up, I do not believe so, no. That would just, I mean, I am now quarrelsome as well, which would be a bit of a problem. And I believe that since I swapped my religion, I have the Conquest CB anyway. So I'm able to attack these people that would not be my friend.
Sometimes revenge is the only path.
God, I thought it was only a decade, but no, it's a full 3 decades until you can try befriending someone again. It's so fucking terrible, man.
Is it?
I don't know why PDX did that.
I should have just been Krabasner.
But yeah, bring up the opinion thing to Jamie, because remember, this is like going to be tested and whatnot. It's still open to feedback.
It's not. It's already been tested.
Well, it's been tested to work.
Yeah.
It's not been tested for balance.
Balance is the thing.
Is it going to the open beta before an actual release, though? That's the question.
No, it's going to be a direct release like the Maglor chain.
Oh, fair enough.
And so it's all internal testing.
In that case,
You're the guinea pig here.
I don't like being the guinea pig. People are supposed to have this perfectly made for me, so that I can play it on YouTube and everything will be perfect.
I don't know.
But why don't you know?
Do better.
You see, I did a bunch of Harwan stuff last night because I thought you were going to play that instead.
But you did not count.
You got to do better, streamer.
You got to do better, streamer. Oh my god.
Nah, no. But yeah, no. This is like you're still on track.
Oh, I'm annoyed, but I'm not saying by any means that the whole game is ruined. I'm just frustrated, is all.
Yeah.
I can probably, for example, in the goat is a claimant. He has a pressed claim on Isengard, and as a result, he will not become my friend now. Okay, now I am dooming. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Well, he's your friend already.
There, he's my fucking. Wait, was he? Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Because you befriended him when you converted.
Okay, never mind. That specifically was the advantage of this religion. Krabba's Nair is better for conquering, but this gives you your uncle as your friend. Now he's just my best friend for what that's
also,
worth.
hypothetically, it'll be better for internal battle.
Oh, the problem is that I wasn't looking at friendship. I was looking at alliance. That's the problem.
Oh.
The problem is that he won't ally me because I have Isengard, and he has a claim on Isengard for some reason.
Yeah. Well, it's because he's I think he's your heir. Is the issue.
Paul asked, does the Rittermark become a protectorate of Gondor in this start date like it does in the other one, and would that destroy any chance of victory? The thing is that at this moment, there's a window of time where Gondor is going to be distracted, so they won't be able to really help because they'll be dealing with their own problems. And well, I guess maybe they won't because they just beat Harwan's ass.
No, that truce starts on game start if they're both AI to give you some time before the war kicks in.
Okay.
So in about 20 months, Harwan will probably, if my code works, declare war on Gondor, and you'll have an opportunity while they're distracted. Rohan will also be distracted because he'll go south to go beat up Harwan.
Well, if only I had 20 months. How good is your...
Well, you've got mangonels, and most of Dunland isn't that fortified, so it might be enough time.
I might just call them to war. Oh, whoa, where? Oh, God, I instantly got a bunch of troops from here. Oh, even with really bad control, it's still a lot of levies.
It's a lot.
Wow.
How many levies does that level the building give you again?
Where's his... Oh, his army's still over there. Oh, I'm leading the army? Oh, well. Alright, it's not working out, but...
Hey, you're getting... Well, never mind.
Never mind.
Might work better with Targ.
Targ is not actually as good as I initially was claiming he is. Because
really?
He's a skilled character, but he's no better a leader of your own armies than you. If you include, you 17, you as Wulf are just as good as him at base, and if you are going down the martial tree, you are notably better than him. So he's not actually good.
Yeah. I guess I never played with Wulf on Martial. I always played with him on Stiplo.
Well, you're just as good as him here. See, 22 commander advantage from martial skill and then leading own troops. So if you
Yeah.
take chivalry, that's another 5 advantage. If you take strategy, that's another 3. And if you actually go down the tree, even 1, that's another 5 from never back down, and then it only gets more from there. Which is why I am actually regretting choosing to do economic, because I would have been a very, very powerful leader otherwise. But now I'm just, I would have actually been as good as Helm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Actually, well, no, not quite. No, of course, because he gets his own leading, his own troops bonuses.
Yeah.
Helm
But
is
you
just
could get up to him. Because you've got.
Well, I can't now.
You'll scale pretty quick.
I messed up that.
Yeah.
This is a recurring theme where I think I messed something up by doing something the first time, and then realized that was actually the best way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
This control is not going to fix itself.
What the heck was I supposed to do today?
Why did Dunlandings have to be so angry at each other all the time?
because the horsemen took their lands, left them to scratch a living off rocks.
You know, it is kind of rough. Fair point.
Mm-hmm. If you can get one count. Oh wait, I forgot. You don't need a land border to do the Conquer Duchy War.
I have to do.
No, you don't.
I lose piety doing it now, though, and I'll run out. So I need to spend money on raising a runestone.
If only someone did a pilgrimage.
That's a good point. Could
work.
What did you have to do in half an hour, Joff?
I will sleep. Stop streaming because people are going to be asleep. But I haven't been texted any complaints yet.
Yeah.
Vanquished him. The ascension to my throne. Yeah, Isengard. Put in Isengard. Clout runestone. Levy size. Oh. Levy size. You said.
Levy size and Isengard is good.
Levy size. Interesting. None of these increase levy size anymore. Garrison size and levy reinforcement rate. Yeah, nothing increases levy size anymore, which is for the best.
Did it used to?
Yep. The bottom option used to do that. But now I have piety, and I am able to do the thing. Actually, is there any really good... I don't really have any really good characters that I can give that to. Alright. Conquer Dunland Fells, because he just spent a bunch of money. I know he spent money because he started colonizing Cyranon, which is just so fun.
You've got to take his land so that when you lose, Wulf Bjarnson will have a place to live.
Indeed.
In 300 years.
Oh my God.
Gotta name it Freckensburg.
You gotta keep the timeline intact.
Goddamn Wolfgar Brynjarson. If we never rename that man, I'm gonna be so sad. I don't...
What? What's wrong with Wolfgar?
Oh, nothing. Nothing really. I just have
another one of your...
yes, it is another one of my
silly made up
complaints with certain people making certain cultures into Norsemen. Yeah, maybe. It might be one of those.
On this hill that the Norse eagle is great in Dunland.
It's literally,
or raven, whatever.
literally the Asa True Bird.
It is, but at least
See?
they canonically have ravens.
Yeah, like it's not.
So you know what also has ravens? Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Those are birds. Look at those
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah,
There's a
Mhm.
better
also
bird.
a Norse
And
thing.
Dwaith is the better bird. Look at the
That's the
That's a very
same
nice
one.
bird.
It's a bird and a moon. I'd give anything for a bird and a moon. I bet you wish
Ended with.
you had a bird and a moon. Look at this. And then you've got
No, what you wish
Dunfarron,
you
which is
had
just
Blue
2.
Tree
It's
Dunhand.
twice as bad. It's the same terrible coat of arms, but twice. You know what's
Wow.
also terrible?
What you wish.
Butchery Dunane. Look at this.
Yes, the best one.
Even more, because it's literally the unchanged texture from vanilla.
No, it's so good though. You don't understand the patterning, the the subtle, the subtle off-red coloring.
I hadn't considered the subtle patterning.
Oh.
Shrine of the Red Dragon. What the hell? A shrine dedicated to a mysterious red-scaled dragon that is said to have haunted the Vale of Thror's Combe. Excuse me? Who?
I think that's supposed to be an Angmar start date thing.
Wait, would that be an Angmar thing? Because wait, Thror. That's Thror, right? Or is that a different?
Yeah, it's got an anachronistic name, but I'm pretty sure the building was made for the Ingmar start date. I'll have to check if it's still supposed to be there. At this point.
Because they might have had a special building for. I think they've got a special building for Thror's halls, right?
Yeah, I'll also
That's
check
what it
here.
is. That's special building for Thror's Halls. Yeah.
We also need to rename that county.
He lost the face paint because he puts it on when he's at war. It's like the helmet in terms of like triggers.
There we go.
Ooh, that's actually a really nice color. I'm gonna have to swipe that guy.
Well, unfortunately, Wolfborg has 0 control, and that's not changing anytime soon. So.
Wrong. It's got 0.6 control per month. Excuse you?
So, I don't even think it's useful for me to keep it because.
No.
Like,
Probably not.
I'm not going to be able to make any
Unless-
use of it.
Unless you're.
And it's not good.
Well, yeah, you're already 2 over your domain limit.
I hand it to a dude who's okay with stewardship and really, really wimpy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've got
You might
another one
actually
up
have
there
enough to do
with
the
0
kingdom now.
control.
And then Targ can get Starkmoors.
You're giving away your act. Like, oh no, that one doesn't give you. It gives you 19 gold.
It's the worst place I've got.
Really? The
Yep.
place up north isn't worse?
That's Thror's Halls.
Oh.
No, it's good. Like,
It's good.
It's probably one of the best places in Dunland at the moment. I need to get Hendrix to nerf it.
No, stop! Stop! Trig, no! Trig, Kyra and I were
You're
just
right.
talking about
Wait.
how based you are. No, don't do it. We were talking about how awesome you are. You're pretty skibbity sigma. It's honestly, like, if you do that, I don't think there's hope for you.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to say this, but, like, it would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't just be bad, it'd be kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
Listen to
dwarves
him.
haven't shown up yet.
No, hey.
No, but you don't understand. They,
It's-
Moria, they built an outpost and
The dwarves only mined there because the Dunlanding's already started quarrying.
yeah, they were there first.
But tier 4 quarries?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think you're
Do you have
pretty
any
much
proof
on-
that they
well,
weren't there?
Yeah. You see,
Hmm.
Targ is
Clearly,
better
it should
now.
increase though once the
because-
dwarves get there.
Now that Targ is landed, he's better because he's got perks.
Do they not get perks if they're not landed?
Did you not know
No,
this?
it's to keep it from bloating.
Oh, yeah.
Kara for the first time learning that unlanded characters don't get perks.
Well,
Yeah.
I never really thought about it.
He wants to ally me now for some reason. Okay, sure. Yeah, whatever.
I think that's should be. No, you're so short. This one guy you're attacking.
He wants to offer
Yeah.
me a really hot woman as my concubine? Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Why? Oh, because I've got my capital in Isengard! So I have the Orthanc! I'm sitting in the room even though I don't have the keys. We've climbed in the windows.
You got Treebeard to lift you up.
Maybe we should get Jamie to change that.
No.
You know,
No!
Tower's Law.
No,
No!
nah, that's fine.
This is going to be the capital of my new empire.
fine.
Just you wait.
Mhm.
The kingdom I'm making is actually going to be Isengard. Oh, damn, that is a heckin' nice coat of arms. This one is
Which
weird.
one?
This one's weird though. You're cringe for that one.
Wait, which guy
This one.
am I
The
going
Basque,
for?
the Basque symbol is great though on that one.
Thank you. Thank you, Trig.
Yeah. Are there going to be
I
Basque
am
people
most-
living here?
Yes.
It's modeled after the Basque, more or less.
Yeah.
Yes. Motherfucker.
Ignore the Welsh names.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for when I hear that we've decided to allow the men of the mountains to actually live underground. I'll wait for that to be actually confirmed.
Someday.
My favorite in there
Someday.
is the Paths of the Dead, though. That one I'm actually pretty proud of.
Oh, too bad we'll never see it. Sorry.
Fuck.
You.
I still haven't made a special building for that, have I? Darn.
Glorious Navarre. I should play that the first day. See, day 1 of EU5, I need to play as it's not Navarre, it's the even worse one. Andorra.
Andorra?
Yeah.
No, you need to play Granada. Wait, no.
No,
it's a
Granada's
different
actually
start.
good though.
Yeah, I forgot. It's a different start, so they'd
Yeah.
actually have a chance.
They've got a really good capital and tons of people.
Hmm.
They got good tech too.
What's a rough one around this time? I don't know, an Irish miner, maybe?
There's a lot of Irish dudes are tribes. No joke. A lot of the Irish countries are actually tribes in that start in 1337. So yeah.
Can you play traps? Can't remember.
Yep. You can play Cahokia in EU5
Jeez.
actually. Like the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Only thing in the new world you can play.
Really?
Well, no, the Inca and all that. You know.
Sorry. I don't know why it's a new word. I'm in North America.
So
Aztecs.
give this dude land.
no,
Is that North
Aztecs
America
are-
or Central America?
No.
I mean, like the North
Aztecs-
American continent, I think, goes down to like.
Play
where's the
Soupe.
cutoff point?
Stop pushing your so the Arnis here keeps wanting me to play the tribe he's from and his ancestry is from in real life. That is extremely small in
yes.
the middle of Arabia. He and I
What?
had like
Wait.
nerded out for a while when we saw on the map that it's actually going to be playable. But because we don't know how much time I've got left. Again, more ranting for another time about that. Unite the Dunlendings is available because friendship never ends. Ooh, they have some land here. Yeah. Oh, it's a settlement. Never mind. Yeah. To bring Rohan to its knees, I must first unite the Dunlendings, ancient enemies of the Mark. Get Kingdom of Dunland. Any independent Dunlending friends, allies, or hooked characters become vassals. Well, this woman could have become one, but no friend. This dude's also Dunlending. Our time is now. That shows the Northanc, yes. It's Frick turn. You have new duties and responsibilities. You will not. You have to, okay, well, that's right. I've been reading so much stuff, I forgot.
That's vanilla.
Yeah. King of Hill and Vale. The lands of Dunland stretch before me, wild and rugged, and now united under my rule. For the first time in generations, the scattered clans now bow to a single ruler, mine. It is a fragile unity, born of kinship, but not of kinship, but of necessity, forged by my will and their hatred of Rohan. By unity alone, but unity alone will not win the war to come. To claim Rohan, I must turn this fragile alliance into an unbreakable force. My warriors must be trained and tempered, our numbers swelled by every able hand the hills can muster. I must also look beyond Dunland, seeking out those who share my enmity for the House of Eorl, and forging alliances with those who might strengthen my cause. Victory will come, not through haste, but through careful planning and sharp action. I must wait for Rohan to falter, for their strength to waver. Only then will I strike, and vengeance will be mine. Victory is so close, I can almost taste it. So, swearing of oaths, there's invade Rohan, and secure the allegiance of Marshal Thorn is still there, because I can ask this fine gentleman to join me. Of course, he's down old. I can convince Master
Someone gave
Marquis
him a coat of arms. Right on.
Marquis Thorn. Because I guess weird. I don't know.
Because he's
should
a
be
march.
Marshall.
Because he's a march. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway,
Oh.
He got a
Vector and I had a
contract.
conversation about title flavor being weird in Rohan earlier.
Yeah.
A few lords, few watch the shifting tides of power as closely as Thorn of the Wold, a marshal of the northern frontier. He's a man of quiet ambition and sharp cunning. His lands rugged and far from the king's gaze. While his strength is modest, Thorn harbors little love for Helm, and has much to gain should the Riddermark fall. Thorn is an opportunist at heart. Should I declare war on Rohan and show the upper hand, he may well defect to my side without further incentive. Yet I should secure his loyalty now by promising him greater power under my rule. Since he's in the marches, his title should be Marshal. You silly Paul W. Always such a laugh.
Wow.
But I am going to have a conversation with Marquis Thorn. The river Eisen flows steadily beneath the fading light of dusk. I stand on the island that runs from an old outpost, with weathered stone walls long abandoned, now claimed by moss and ivy. This meeting is a gamble. A trader from Tharbad carried my message, promising neither delivery nor acceptance. Yet as I scan the far bank, I see movement. A small boat emerges from the shadows, its oars slicing through the water. Thorn steps ashore, his figure lit by the sunset. For a moment, neither of us speak, the Eisen murmuring, filling the silence. "Wulf," he says at last, his voice low but firm. "You've got nerve, I'll grant you that, to call me here, to this place." I smirk faintly, and yet it seems you thought it worth answering, for here you are, Marshal, so far from the Wold. For a moment we study each other, the weight of unspoken words heavy between us. On this forgotten island, my future may be forged or broken. Let us speak plainly, Marshal. We have much to discuss. And, yes, the terms of treason. I intend to take the throne of Rohan, I say plainly, my voice firm. Helm and the House of Eorl will pay for what they've done to my family, and I will see justice for my father's blood. When the time comes, I will march with fire and steel. I pause, letting my words settle. I'm gathering support from outside of the Riddermark, those who see the cracks in Helm's reign, and are bold enough to exploit them. When the time comes, I need to know if I can count on your support. Thorn doesn't answer immediately. Instead he steps closer, tilting his head, eyes narrowing. "You speak boldly, Wulf," he says slowly. "Such boldness alone does not win wars." He paces his tone, measured but sharp. "I hold the Wold, the northern gateway to the mark. When war comes, my loyalty, or lack of it, will shift the tide. You need me. So I'll ask simply, what's in it for me? I'm sure I can sweeten the deal. So, I cannot offer him any sort of marriage, because I am already married. So, what I can offer him is, I could offer him the Wold and East Eminent. Big. That's a lot of lands. The promise to grant all the lands in the March of the Wold and the Mark of East Eminent to Thorn. Yes. I think that is a fair offer, for starters. 2 whole marks under my banner. You know how to tempt a man, Wulf, but talk is cheap. Can you deliver? Perhaps many liberties, a vassal in name but free in practice. Exempt from vassal taxes and providing any levies. Completely exempt from any laws. That would be half the realm. That's a steep price indeed. Well, half of the Rittermark itself, but I have other lands. Future favors, a strong hook. Giving a strong hook on me would be quite something. Could answer future favors. Your voice could shape my rule. That would be quite dangerous to have such a treacherous man have so much power. But if keeping him loyal, if it's such a thing as possible, would be promising. Making him co-monarch would be suicidal with how treacherous this man is. He would instantly try to supplant me.
What? No.
Promising to make him independent is also interesting. But that...
You will get a truce with him, I think.
I think... I will offer him... Making him exempt from vassal laws is quite severe. Making him
Especially if you're giving him...
Yeah, making him independent would be better than that. Because I could conquer him
Would it
later.
though?
The hook isn't that bad since
Is he-
he's pretty old anyway. It's true. He only has so long to abuse it. He could change his contract once. But it's only so bad. There are other
It
things
is
he
a
could
strong
do.
hook, though.
He gets to use it often, like multiple times. It would be strong, indeed. But I think that is probably the best one to do. Leverage over you, Wulf. A voice cannot be ignored. Now that's a prize worth considering. Do you truly mean it? I think that's my offer then. Let him rule the Wold and East Eminent, and have a strong hook. Is powerful. Is powerful bargaining. Oh, only 3%. He is very shrewd. Whoo!
Yeah,
I can't-
think this... He's...
I could not offer him co-monarch though. He would supplant me for sure. Making him independent.
Especially... Yeah.
Sorry?
Especially with the hook, it'd be suicide. You could never move the scales.
Mm-hmm. I think it's fair to... I'll promise to make the Wold independent.
And East Eminent.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yep.
I think I can accept that. That's my offer. That's only
He's
63
still
still.
the hook on you.
So you wouldn't be able to declare war.
Independence. No lord to answer to. It's a fine dream, but would you truly let me rule free, even if it weakened your own land. Let me rethink the whole independence thing. That is, I'm pretty sure that's everything I can offer him without the marriage. Yeah. That's a diplomacy challenge, yeah. Here's your terms, Marshal. He agrees. A pact sealed. Thorn quietly considers my proposal before raising his head slowly, his gaze steadily, and his voice firm. Very well, Wulf. When the time comes, you will have my support. I'll stand with you against Helm and his house for the betterment of both our positions. He steps closer, offering his hand, the flicker of a smirk touching his lips. We both know what's at stake. I won't pretend this is without risk for either of us, but if you're bold enough to make this move, then I'll be bold enough to follow. Our hands clasp firmly as the deal is done, a secret alliance forged in ambition and perhaps necessity. As the firelight flickers, Thorn nods, a final gesture of resolve. When the banners are raised, send word. The world will march with you. Helm's time grows short. Thorn promises to join your side. He will become independent when I do so.
And have a strong hook.
And have a strong... Oh God. Oh God. There's
and have East Emnet.
And have East Emnet. And have East Emnet, thanks, yes. The time draws near to confront Rohan, but loyalty must be sealed in blood and stone. Dunland will be summoned to ancient runes... Oh, yes, the Etrurio of Dunland, the lords, yes, will be summoned to ancient runestones, where their ancestors' deeds are etched in the past. And the old gods of the wild watch in silence, where they will swear to honor their forebears in pledging their warriors to my cause. The stones will stand as witness to the vows they made this day, as will the spirits of their ancestors. So, my allied vassals will grant me troops. The stones bear witness. The mark is mine. Get 200. Yeah, get some outriders and axe hunters. Well, with that, it is gonna be time soon to make the war.
You might want to check to see if they're in another war.
I don't think they're gonna be.
It's a rough fight.
Because with opinion, all vassals have negative opinion. Even the ones that like me do. Oh, God. Oh, because they want a seat on the council. Oh. So I theoretically could have gotten more men if I had adjusted my council beforehand. Well.
Yeah. I think it also only did dukes, so if you had elevated some dukes, it might have been better.
Oh, well.
Such is life.
Yep. No one learns diplomacy the first time.
That is true.
Unfortunately, this is the only time.
Yeah. There's no chance. Wulf does not make mistakes easily.
Maybe there's some... I can get something from... No. We respect local traditions. Thank you. Reduced building cost. Cultural acceptance goes down. Guest becomes peasant leader. Sure. This wandering dude can become a knight to attend me. Found a new bodyguard. Right. Well, I like having more knights. I could definitely use some more. Definitely gonna actually make some accolades this time around. Primary skirmisher. Tactician. Liege modifiers. Does this mean it gives you these modifiers?
Yes, I think that's it. I don't own the DLC, so I can't give any first-hand experience.
What are you looking for? Sorry.
Just how the different like you get liege modifiers on stuff. So I guess that like, having accolades of a certain rank gives you the liege bonuses. I'll just leave him on skirmisher because I don't really have any other ones that are going to be useful at the beginning.
Yeah, and as the accolade levels up, you get one from the first one from the second, and so on.
But none of the other ones, not many of them actually have use of thug. Yeah. Marauder. Yeah, not many things that are actually going to be useful in war, but Stalwart's always nice. Well, it's not going to have an effect, because they're not good. They need to rank up.
Damn.
But that's what I will give them the position, such as it is. Ah, yes, this 48-year-old woman shall be my concubine, surely. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I do need a court physician as well. Loremaster, go. Loremaster, go. Oh, damn. I've got more domain limit now that I'm a actual king tier character, but don't have any more lands any extra lands to hold. So.
You do have people grumpy about de jures, and vassals, that is.
Oh, Starkmoors is in that de jure. Oh, it's in Dothaba. Well, that's a pain.
Don't give him Starkmoors, but if you give him the other guy,
he will be more happy.
Cardillon.
He's
will make him a little bit happier.
He's pissed anyway. No one has Dunland Fells, so that's not a big problem. Does increase the holding count for I think. Grand Vassal. There, he likes that. He might convert too. And he did. Oh, that was rather unlikely. It's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't holding count. It's 2 baronies. I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, holding count. Yeah, it is holdings. The baronies. Yeah. There's 3 baronies in total. There's a little.
Yeah, we added one more on the other side of the river.
Can you
just so Isengard wasn't blocked in?
So you can walk around the north side of the river through Isengard's land.
Yes.
Oh, good.
This was across the river. Well, I know how we're getting into the mark.
Just how Saruman will do it 200 years later.
But we invented the strategy.
Mm-hmm.
He's copying you.
He wishes he was me.
He's like, damn. I wish I could be a dirty, unwashed Dunlanding.
He does. Everyone wishes they could be me.
Oh, you still don't have kids. Darn.
Nope.
I usually end up with one at least a year after you marry the wife.
No chance for any marriage alliances, I'm afraid. I will be setting Targ on train commanders for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm. Might want to throw your wife on Marshall.
Species marriage / babies. There are already submods that do that, and it is, if I recall, not very lore accurate, so it wouldn't be included in the base mod.
Yeah, we're never gonna add non-scripted interracial marriage. There are some mods. Go use some mods.
Yeah.
Targ, convert. Convert to Rohirric. Join me.
He still loves you somehow.
Because he's based.
Because you're besties.
Yeah.
Oh god, Targ is 68?
Yep. I think his opinion also just dropped after you converted him.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because forceful conversion penalty.
True. But I'm shocked it doesn't offset the religion.
Well, because he's only a stray, isn't he?
It would take quite a bit of
Oh,
time.
true.
It would take quite a bit of time for train commanders to fully come into effect.
Yeah. Take you 2 years.
How's Gondor doing?
Oh,
That's the biggest question.
they don't have a truce with anybody.
Haven't got attacked yet.
Wildmen invasion. There's a wild people army. Where are they, though? Oh, they're there, sort of. Wait, there's only 800 of them, but there's 1,000. So they've got
They're probably on the way.
Here.
Looks like the war just started. And so they probably hire somebody.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this army's led by their commander, so... Though it is funny that these are Ord Bedrim. I'm not giving you a hook on me to become my friend.
Well, the Uruk-hai thing, on one hand, that is not marriage. That they are allowed to roam, basically.
On one hand, that is in fact not marriage. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
It is, yeah.
No, I just hope that
Let's
them
go.
beating these guys doesn't end the war with him just capturing the dude. No, it does not. So his army's just running around grabbing these random mercenaries that the Wildmen invaders keep hiring for some reason. Oh, there's their actual army. They sailed up the river for somewhere.
Nah, they're going back.
Glorious wild people army.
The wild people army. Why did it get changed to that, man? Who did that?
Speaking of, oh yeah,
Matt.
map. Speaking of,
Why
can you
hasn't
check...
it been changed back? Is the
Well, no, I'm looking at that right now. Can you check their doctrine? The Erudite, gender doctrine. Because it's set based on the doctrine. Yep, it's set only on dominated to go to wild men versus wild women army.
What? That is
And so on male oriented, it goes to wild people.
glorious.
So, I'm going to change that real fast.
They have male oriented instead of dominant. It becomes wild people. Now that's just making it obvious. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, but like, what is this? So this is a special event about a scout. Swarthy men. There's Harus. Wait, is the war starting? Or what's going on? Swarthy men, their skin darkened from the sword and sounds encamped near the eyes and oh, this is the cringe thing from the movie, right?
This is canon,
The base
Joffrey.
thing from the movie.
What?
This is canon.
It's canon that
It is-
Harus dudes sail
Not
up
the
the river?
Mumakil part, but these guys are
Yeah.
raiding along the river.
It is canonical that Wulf met Harus folks along the river and convinced them to go join his invasion of Rohan.
Yeah.
Help me crush Rohan and I'll grant you passage to Minas Tirith itself. Gaining support of Gondor's enemies will make it much harder to avoid Gondor's wrath should you be successful in attacking Rohan.
Oh, so Jamie did the Bart pit at the end where if you win, you get to talk to Gondor.
Oh,
not
did he?
get killed.
Taruk.
I don't know yet.
Bro, I want
That's what I'm-
Taruk to join my court.
Seeing,
Hell yeah.
but Taruk,
Yeah. Wouldn't you want Taruk? Look at this bastard.
no.
Taruk Zafune.
He has Desert Warrior. Where are the deserts?
Where he's from.
He's
But
got 20 prowess. He's fine.
He's got
Yeah, he's still got
you don't need
millions.
You
He
don't
does
need it.
have Moomox though. That would be pretty base. Wait,
You don't need it. You got
He's
this.
even got Umbras on
come
him.
on.
Dude, he's got
No,
Black
you got this.
Nimidorians with him.
It'd be
got
funny. It'd be so funny though.
You take
Yeah.
this W. Go wholesome wolf path.
No.
He's already converted, and he's already married somebody else.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
I don't hear when people join or leave the call because of streamer mode, so I don't know. Like, I don't know that, like, Dark just got here, for example, if that's the case.
No,
No, I was
he's
just
been here
muted.
for-
Oh, okay. Also, I just got a cat, so that means it is the wholesome path. So there is currently a bunch of Aura bedroom invaders, like, attacking Rohan. I just found a fucking Tariq. No, Taruk. It's not Tariq, I swear. It's legally distinct. Down by the river. Dude, I love that. There's dudes from Harwan that just sail up here. Bro, yo, I hate Rohan. You don't like Gondor? Well, if you help me kill Rohan, I'll take you right up to Gondor, man. It'll be so cool. You won't have to worry
You
about
can
their
walk
navy at all.
all the way there.
How much money does he have? He's got 300 gold. Yeah, he's gonna have money to spend. Alright. Fine. Defensive alliance with Whomst? The Westfold? No?
No.
No? He's such a wholesome guy, too.
Who? Wait, hang on. What duchy is Freyalof in? Or does Freyalof?
Dunharrow, he's a count.
Ah. There he is.
Damn,
Alright,
he's
you need
good.
to snipe him.
Dude, he's gonna kill
He's
me.
good.
Dude, what the hell?
Nah,
I didn't know
snipe
this
his
man
ass.
existed.
He's the guy who takes over.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Too bad his dad's dead. Made that guy.
I'm Fortnite.
I just wait for Helm to die. That's the best option, actually. Secretly, just wait until Helm
He's
dies, then
stacking-
win.
He's stacking health modifiers. You don't have a choice, man. He's gonna outlive you.
He is. Honestly, he is.
My
Wow,
gosh.
not much of a revenge plot if you wait for him to die, is it?
Dude, I have a cat, though.
Revenge.
Do
is
you have a
bitch.
cat?
Death served is a bitch.
I've got...
Vengeance.
Helm.
No, I love vengeance.
Hera.
I am vengeance. I am the night.
No. No, be quiet, Cairo. Alright. Is it time to invade Rohan? Is it Rohan o'clock? I think so. Yeah. I swear that number just changed in front of my very eyes while the game. Oh, it's playing. I thought it was paused. It's not paused. Alright. From the shadows of defeat, I have forged strength, uniting the clans of Dunland under one banner, and seeking allies where once there was only enmity. The time has come to repay the blood debt owed by the House of Eorl. I have seen the suffering of the Dunlendings, a people crushed beneath the boot of the Rohirrim for generations. Their plight is my own, their wounds as raw as the ones I carry. This war is not just for vengeance. It is for justice, for an end to their pain and mine. Look, he's so good at coping. All right. No mercy, no surrender. Vengeance, Casus Belli. This is a custom CB. The call to arms. The time has come. The war I have prepared for, the vengeance I have longed for, is at hand. From the hills of Dunland to the ridges of Eisen, my banners rise, carried by the hands of those who believe in my cause. As my warband gathers, I sit at my table, sealing the final missives. Among them, one stands apart. The letter to Thorn. His allegiance was hard won, his position within Rohan precarious, but now he must act. My words are direct, bearing no room for doubt. Marquis Thorn, the time is upon us. I call on your pledge. Rally your men and march under my banner. Together we will bring the House of Errol to its knees. Marquis Thorn joins the Dunland claim on Rittermark. Yeah, he's got 1,400 men. 200 horse
And their
archers.
horse archers.
Bad?
It's not bad.
Oh, true.
It's not bad at all. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Oh
That's
no,
Vladimir
they're
here
right on your
sitting outside of
border. No.
Isengard.
I declared it knowing this is the case. Because the dudes who are also worth Rohan are sneaking around this corner, and if I didn't declare the war right now, Rohan was going to chase after them and stack wipe them. So the alternative is I did it while they were already like in Iron. Iron?
Iron.
Iron. So what do they do now? What's their move?
Probably straightly march an Orthanc, and then you pray that your fort level's high enough.
Apparently not.
Probably wait you out, because you haven't raised your guys, have you?
What does...
True.
So go after Thorn, is it? Who's that?
Yeah.
Bathroom camp. Orphan. Wait, freaking thieving elf.
Ooh, see if you can get the Galadrim to join you in this righteous crusade.
Hey, you, explorer, please join my war. Fire as mercs. He's at war, excuse me?
He's fighting against the Wild People army.
Oh, He's helping.
He's already defending in that war? Dude, he's got settlers. He's got 200 poachers. His army is settlers, light cavalry and poachers.
I mean, he is Lumquendi, or Galadrim, I mean. Do you have the... Yeah, you've got the Moomox. Let's go.
Time to put on chivalry focus.
Yep.
Inshallah. Godspeed.
If I
I
didn't...
thought for a second your vassals had joined, but they're just allied to you.
It's a shame they don't, but... Unfortunately, this is not Huz Margaz getting the Dragon Knights.
Well, if it doesn't look balanced, that's something we might need to change. We probably did get the lowest possible event troops from them.
I did get 100 guys. It's 100 dudes!
I think that's the hard-coded minimum.
It's 100 guys!
Has the long winter started yet? When does that...
It's not on this branch.
Oh, darn.
Oh,
Because it's not set to trigger properly yet.
that's a yikers.
That is quite unfortunate.
That is a bit unfortnite, not gonna lie.
A little...
Hey, we're lucky it's
no,
gonna get finished anyway.
Don't attack
Yeah, I
me.
know.
Don't attack... No!
Run, get Thorn!
I can't get...
Save him.
Oh! Save Thorn! No, don't siege it, you mewling idiot!
Joffrey, that's just an AI moment, honestly.
I can't save
Yeah,
Thorn.
you gotta save him. You gotta save Thorn, come on.
No, that's so
Come on,
fucked.
man.
You
No.
instantly lose the war if
No,
you do that.
I do way better if they attack me here. So much better.
You instantly lose the war if you save the AI.
Gotta let Thorn die. Causes less problems in the future.
You might want to buy some works, bud.
Can't.
It is too late.
Wasn't
Plus 40,
an
that's all it
option.
takes. Plus 40, surely. Oh,
Oh,
blue line go up, blue line go up.
Blue line go up. Moomox,
Blue
it's
line,
the elephants.
blue
It's the
line.
elephants, man. French.
Oh my gosh.
Blue line
You're
has
beating
gone
Helm in
up.
open battle.
He attacked me across
No,
the river,
the thing
man.
is,
Dude, he
is what
attacked me
actually
sitting here with
caused the-
elephants.
All right, show us the stats of the battle. Show us what did it.
Yeah.
Right. Kills.
It was,
Champions did a lot
Yeah,
on
it's
both
normal.
sides.
although actually, for having 10 fewer champions, you had roughly equivalent kills.
Yeah. Your Abrazzanim did not do well.
The
That's not
Moomox did
surprising.
pretty well in terms of holding. You didn't lose a single one.
Mm-hmm. Which is very
Not the
good.
Corsairs, though.
Well,
the
Of course, there's
kinda-
exist to die.
They have one job.
Unfortunately, as event
I-
troops are not very good at that job.
Do not know
Yeah.
if following up is the option.
Is this... Well, what's the war goal? The war goal is vengeance.
The war goal is Rittermark.
I think it's the entirety of
Yeah, you
Rohan.
can't siege that. I think you just have to let the AI throw itself at you over and over. I
might not be
genuinely
wrong.
don't think you can win by sieging.
Yeah, you don't have money for more siege equipment.
Yeah,
if the
not
AI
without more
attached
troops.
to you, maybe, but
Oh, it's over.
they didn't.
It's over. It's
So
It's
over.
over. Gondor joined the
Oh.
war.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
This is
Do
when
they
you
have an
pray
alliance?
Harwan attacks.
Do you know about the oath?
well, yeah, no, I know about the oath, but I thought it was
Oh.
only if they have in superior
Harwan-
number.
Did Harwan never attack?
No, Harwan just sat on their hands all game and hasn't done anything yet.
So it's
Oh, they've taken the...
Defending against
It's Jover, then.
Lorsakun, defending against a red tier. They're just constantly getting attacked by other people randomly.
Oh,
They didn't even lose Umbar.
yeah.
It looks
It-
like they took the decisions to prep for it, though.
Well,
Check his modifiers.
Preparing the fleets.
It might be that
They did
Hmm.
that.
since he's
Yeah.
got all these tiny wars, he can't press the button, because I thought it was you can't
Yeah.
do it if you're at war.
I turned off that limit, though, because it was
Harry
having
the
so much
Coast
trouble
of
doing it.
Gondor.
You're in an army.
He's-
You're in an army.
Oh,
These
because he
limits
keeps
are still
leading
there.
them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
something to
because
remove.
he's leading the troops.
Because obviously he should be able to make decisions like this when he's conducting, when he's leading an army. That should still be possible. I'd say.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I can probably take that off.
I think it might be Jover, Joffrey.
Well, it was a good fight.
Was it?
I beat him.
You won one battle.
Yeah, that's
You
more
did
than
beat him.
it's more than was.
Now
Surely.
just go die sieging Edoras, just, for the thematic effect.
Yeah. Like, honestly,
Yeah, just walk through all of this land.
you should siege yourself now.
You just die.
It's only 3 counties.
Look at all the wild men adventures. Look at all
The wild men.
They walked across the entire White Mountains. No stops along the way. Straight to Helm's Deep. Through the caves.
And they're attritioning because they have no supplies.
Yes.
And
Don't worry, you got this.
And it would take 3 years to siege this because
Surely
for some reason
they-
Edoras is a concentric
Rohan
castle.
loses to the wild men. Or, the wild people.
Well, wild people. Good. No, it would take 9 years to siege Helm's Deep.
They got... Oh, there's Gondor.
Uh-oh.
They wouldn't
Wait,
dare.
no, you can beat Gondor. You can
I
beat
can beat
Gondor. You
Gondor,
got the
yeah.
Moomox. Got
They-
the Moomox.
They wouldn't dare attack me.
Yeah.
It
See,
really
they're
looks like they
running.
don't want to.
They're
Yeah.
running in
Look at
fear.
them. Is this the might of Gondor?
Wait,
Walking
hang
in
on. Is
triangles.
the AI gonna bug out? Come on. Oh,
They stack wipe the wild
They got-
people.
okay, yeah. you're
Uh-oh,
kinda-
there you go.
You're just, like, encircled.
The archers of Sauron have even joined against me.
The archers... Do they even have any archers?
No, they have more grapple.
Wait, wait, they joined Rohan? I thought we changed it so orc adventurers wouldn't join like Rohan or Condor.
Well, clearly
I didn't
everyone
even
hates
know
the
they
Dunlandings.
What happens if you lose?
Um,
In terms of
Not good
effects?
things.
Or you went -50. You got this. Just keep that mouse over so you don't see the number. Oh, and it's Jover.
So
They were in the Mumux.
the
Hey, you
Mumux
have
are
9
dead.
heroes that you can still raise. 9 heroes,
lose.
Joffrey.
Welcome to Rohan
Died
gameplay.
of pneumonia. Thor died of pneumonia.
Well, you have to keep your promises.
Yeah.
I love that the surrender is just gonna be like, you just don't take the stuff.
I think you die.
There's
If I
gonna be an
remember
event,
correctly.
Joffrey.
Is there? Oh hell yeah.
No,
See
it's
it then.
fine. Don't worry about it.
No?
Is there not?
Guys,
Oh, I thought there was an event where you died.
I
gu-
guess
guys,
not.
did you see the latest commit?
I guess not. But in other news, some goon colonized enough to get the sewer grate.
Guys,
Let's go.
did you see the latest commit?
Yes, we
Uh,
I
have.
made that commit.
Epic.
Well,
Which one?
Do you just try
Wait.
again?
The one that Trig
Yeah.
just did. While
Obviously.
people be gone.
Good.
well,
I feel like that might need to be
I think
added.
What?
it's a good game. Good game, guys.
Wolf
well,
dying.
no. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You-
if he loses.
Yeah, no. At the end of the war, he and Helm have to do that thing you had to do in soccer, where you go, good game, good game, good game.
You need an event where they shake hands and then
Throw away that blood feud.
Mhm.
I need an event where Helm punches Wolf.
No, it's just gonna be like, damn, bro, I'm sorry, Helm. It's just, when you killed my dad, it made me real upset, and honestly, I took that personally. And Helm's going to apologize and be like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Maybe I went a bit too far with banishing
Sorry.
you afterwards, but
So-
we can be BFFs now, bro. Come on.
What I want to
Bro hug,
note
bro
that's
hug.
funny is that the wild people decided that instead of going through across the bridge, they didn't cross this bridge and siege a couple counties to get to Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
Nor did they come over here and come out in Dunharrow. They chose to walk all the way around here, back across the mountains here, monkey around in the wilderness here, and then go into the caves, go east all the way through the caves and up through the glittering caves, and then exit at Helm's Deep with no food. Because of course there's no food when you march 8,000 men through some secret fucking cave passageway.
See, Joffrey, you don't understand. They looked at Hannibal and thought that's just baby moves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought it was supposed to be
Look.
Hannibal because I got the Mumox and I'm attacking Rohan. Yeah.
Well, you did turn out to be Hannibal. You lost.
Yeah. I did. Oh God, Lauren.
Wait,
See,
you lost?
Hannibal
I didn't
actually
see that war.
won battles in Rome's territory.
And I did not do
Really?
that.
So wait, Joffrey, how bad was it?
Oh,
It wasn't even close.
So, I defeated Helm when he attacked me across the Eisen, and then I moved in and started sieging stuff, and then Gondor joined the war, and then it's like, well...
No, Gondor joined before you moved in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
'cause I was
moved
gonna
in
sit-
because Gondor joined and you realized you had no hope, so you might as
Wait,
well.
wait.
I was
But
gonna
if
sit across the
Gondor
river.
joins, doesn't that mean Harad also joins?
Nope,
No.
they sat on their ass. They still haven't taken their decision.
Yeah, because the guy is currently in an army, he's never gonna take the decision to declare.
You
on
have to
Gondor.
time it so that both of those wars happen at the same time.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
I'm gonna go fix the decision right now, but yeah, it still doesn't happen at the same time.
I thought if you launched your war, that would make Harad do after you.
Do you think
Nope.
there's a way to act that, do you think it's a good idea to, and to have something that causes one of them declaring the war to
We could.
initiate the other to jumpstart at theirs.
We already have something like that, for example, with Isengard and Rohan, where if Gondor joins Rohan against Saruman, then Mordor declares war on Gondor.
Yeah, we could. I personally, at least as a player, would rather set it such that we make sure Harwin actually invades Gondor on schedule, and then that gives Wulf the flexibility whether or not he wants to take that opportunity or wait and keep building up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I don't like that because if you're relying on the AI, they might just never do it.
He literally just
I'd
said
rather
that.
have
That's why he just said
did
the
it
exact
myself.
opposite of that.
He said basically that they put it on a fixed timer as opposed to one
Yeah.
that.
And so, yeah,
Oh,
instead
you
of
mean like
making
the
the AI
event will
press the
fire for
button,
them at a certain time? I see.
Yes.
yeah, I can make them take. I can just fire the event that starts the war that normally fires after they take the decision, and
Oh,
set
good
that
for
on a
them.
clock.
Spooner.
Okay.
Elves actually gotten their land back. Good for them.
Yeah, the
It's
idea
the
of just
wrong
an
start
AI
date.
Harazan
Wrong
or an
start
AI
date,
Harad
Cairo.
will always fire on this date.
Yeah,
Pell
or
has their land.
probably
in
will
the
do a
start
range
date,
of dates,
Cairo.
but yeah.
Sergal would be proud.
No, they already start
Is
with
it blowing up?
Oh.
They have
Yeah,
their
Pell
land in
starts
the
with like
start date.
90% of the land here. They
Oh.
haven't blown it up yet.
They only blow it
Oh.
up like a day before games start in the War of the Ring.
Oh yeah, it is all Sergal's fault, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Radovon hasn't done much yet.
Yeah, and I'm sad.
He hasn't even.
It's only 7
the
years.
king-
Actually, this is good for 7 years, and this is all very short timeline wise. Yeah.
True.
I can't wait.
7
for
years for him to
custom-
make the kingdom and go this far is pretty neat.
I can't wait for my custom landless adventurer Tanjiro Kingdom.
Kung Fu elf art. I shall implement it soon. TM. Also, I think the Kinlai masters need to be buffed. I forget why it was, but I think that
Are
they're
they
really
just
weak for some reason.
cultivators or something?
Yeah.
It's so peak.
Yes, they're cultivators. They're cultivator elves.
You don't understand, Kyra. Their secret techniques are unmatched.
All right, so thank you, chat,
Stormhost
for hanging
really
out.
hasn't been doing much.
We're probably gonna wrap this up in a second. Adunafazor of the Stormhost has successfully not lost it. The Stormhost within 7 years. Good job.
I'm so proud
You've
of him.
done the bare minimum, Adunafazor. I like this dude. This guy's funny. Corphazon again. Good Belakarani adventurer. Who would win?
Oh,
six?
but
What's
he.
the rest of the
he
world
is not
looking
a
like?
nice guy, Faith. Okay.
He is not a nice
Okay,
guy.
not much has happened.
This is on Fortnite.
Wait, what happened to Holzerath? Zoom in there.
1K Kung Fu elves would beat a lot of people, true, but by elf standards, they're not great because they're I forget what was it? What was it about them that I didn't like? So you've got the
There's skirmishers.
because you've got the skirmishers and
Oh,
Why
the
is it just
Kinlight
expensive?
Masters can siege.
40, 30.
Everything can siege. Okay.
That's just okay. No.
She's got a martial perk for sappers.
Click on this guy instead, and then you'll see unmodified stuff. Oh well, he's bad at martial. You're also bad at martial. Never mind. The point is, so there's skirmishers. You have 40, 30, 60, 45. Was it the numbers? Oh, it's the size. That's why it was a problem. Because their numbers are... Yeah, their numbers are a little better, but it does not make up for the size difference at all. That's what it was.
How much smaller are they?
The masters are 60, and the skirmishers are 80. So
That is quite.
you cut off a quarter of their numbers and then give them a bit more stats. But then also some of their stats are worse. They have less pursuit. They have they got good pursuit, but they have terrible screens. So the point is they're kind of a side grade that's more expensive, which they're triple the cost and they're a side grade at best, which listen, they're Kung Fu elves, man. Masters. of chi. Because it exists now. Alright. But the Donan would have won against Gondor.
The Donan would have given me a kingly gift.
Kova Donath, Kazi Donath. I still need to generate some Donan Slinger men-at-arms art. Maybe they need some screen. I don't know. These guys are fun, though. They get some good terrain bonuses, at least.
Screen would be nice so that you could do a bit of hit and run tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Inshallah.
If I was going to continue this game after that tragic failure, I'd probably conquered Tharbad and Unite and Edway before going back against Rohan. And then lose again. But, you know.
Wait, Joffrey, do you have access to the decision?
No.
Can you even declare the war?
No. But you can do.
rebuild
But
the
you can
royal
do
road.
what Wolf's descendants did in the actual timeline and just sit here and keep telling yourself that you'll go back and never actually do it.
Wait, Joffrey, question. Go back to your decisions. You gotta seek aid to the spirits. They will help you reclaim the throne.
See, I originally read Pet Vengeance as Get Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
No, Joffrey, you gotta seek aid to the
Vengeance
spirits.
decision.
The spirits will guide you.
Why does the petting a cat decision have a dog on the picture?
Because Paradox is biased in their pet choices.
Is there a
Paradox
command for start
hate
duel?
the common player.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
before I
start duel war game up at the top.
Alright.
At the top, 5th. Fight in all caps.
Yeah, get his ass.
Joffrey, seek aid of the spirits first.
No.
Like,
SMH. Make it fatal.
Yeah. You got this.
you're so dead.
Yeah, you're so fucked, man.
At least he'll die with honor.
Why does Helm have a spear?
Oh, you won.
No.
That's an AI moment.
Alright.
He had like 40 something prowess.
Thank you everyone for watching. Woohoo? Question mark? That's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Bye.